And go.
Alright, welcome back for another session of Star Wars D&D.
I'm still dead.
Kicking off... Yep, Billy's still dead. Kicking off from last time, we ended with the group fleeing from Solarian Aegis before making it up to the top of the elevator and meeting Sato and Cecil halfway, part of the way there. The group was relegated to support because they were... Rav. Sato sent them to. That's what I meant to say.
Smart boy.
Yeah. And you were basically relegated to support because all of you just shared that you were kind of down in your last legs of supplies, if not injuries. Some of you were a bit wounded. Going down to the bottom, most everybody was gone. All the convicts that were running loose before they didn't get out had already gotten out, but this time it was just them clearing out the tunnel that Tinu had collapsed on them and had just done so when you guys got to the bottom. Aegis, sending a very unhappy Solari down the tunnel to leave, decided to entertain you guys, keep you guys held up and busy. After a brief encounter with him,
My call keeps stopping me.
he took off running, fleeing, blipped out of existence, and make a beta break for it. As everybody else quickly found out, going down the hallway after them, he was just gone. With after deciding that with how fast he was running, how quickly he got out, and the state of everybody's injuries and resources, they called it off. They called the search off. They weren't going to find him, they didn't think. Coruscant's a big planet. So, everybody headed back. Most of the group started searching the Sentinel base to make sure there was no traps, deadbeats, bombs, anything like that. Clearing up and mopping the last few of the organization that was there. So there were none of those left. I believe the only variation was T-Lock had stepped away to go find an inn and call up his matron and inform her of the situation and discuss a little bit. Where we called it briefly the morning after you all went in to get a bit of an debriefing from Sato and Cecil, as far as I know. But getting there, you met one Master Risha from the Jedi Council, who seems a bit more open-minded and reasonable about things than a lot of them. And we called it shortly after that, as everybody was dispersing from the debriefing, I do believe. You're currently all in the room with, currently Cecil and Sato are still in there. Cecil looks like he's working on some paperwork as he's leaning back in the room.
Okay, Sato, we need to get the workshops up and running again. We need to go collect the pieces of Billy that we don't already have. Packy needs to get to work on those. We've got a bunch of stuff we need to do.
Well, sorry, wrong voice. Well, if you need anything, well, he's gonna gesture around. A lot of custom parts you can't get a hold of from Billy, from what I understood. Machine shop machines are open in here for, well, machining any parts you need.
Yeah, Packet's gonna hit that. Let's... The workshop itself actually sustain any damage during the attack?
Nothing crippling, nothing worse than a lot of my testing stuff.
Okay. We need to get started
They
on
didn't
that.
get through my door. It's a very mean security system.
Well, so was the artifact reliquary, but we killed 2 inside. And one of them got out, it seems.
Yep. This is my private one.
Alright. Okay. Let's get started on that. If I have some time to get away, I'm gonna try to information gather. Remember, they have that something off in hut space that we need to look into.
Another question. Where can I find more custom parts
Cecil's
for...
gone.
Yeah, he walked off.
Sorry, just to interrupt. I remember Cecil left because he's dead-ass tired.
I'm tired.
Yeah, he would have been. Where can I find more custom parts for these? And I'll hold up one of his shoulder lightsabers. In general, all lightsabers.
Well, that's probably me to talk to about that. I handle a lot of the more interesting sabers, parts, pieces like that.
Well, actually, here I'll... For services rendered, Johnny will get out a small blaster-sized crystal thingy that she's been carrying around since, like, session 3. And just kind of toss it at him.
Isn't that the fracture?
It's just a very small crystal thing. I think I might have got it from Anon, actually.
We went to
From
Manon?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah,
The
we
temple?
did. We went to Manon.
I got it from the temple.
You guys
I
fought the
never
Force
really...
Ghost underwater.
I never really looked into
yeah.
it
Oh,
any.
yeah, remember the crystal was a part of a projector piece. Not
It's
a...
not a lightsaber crystal,
force
it's
thing.
just a... Yeah.
Here, have to think.
Okay.
Activates lightsaber, it's just a hologram of a lightsaber.
This isn't a... I would assume I would know this isn't a lightsaber crystal, right?
All kyber crystals, from what I understand, have a small presence in the Force still, so... Like a small pull on the Force, or some influence. This is just a crystal. To the best of your knowledge.
I don't think this is a lightsaber crystal, Johnny.
I tried.
I appreciate it, but I don't think it is.
I have work to do.
I'll find somewhere to find some things.
Well, again, I say, what are you looking for? A lot of things aren't really made for widespread purchase. Lightsabers aren't a common thing. I usually make most of them as the requests come in.
Oh, I like to make all my things personally, as he'll pull out the double saber and uncollapse it and all that kind of stuff. And seeing it now, you'll see it's super engraved and all that kind of stuff.
I could give you a base if you wanted to engrave it, but to each
I,
their own.
I like making my own, as I know how to do it, so I might as well do it myself. You don't get to repair and make your own shit, or have someone repair and make you shit where I come from. So you gotta learn to do it on your own if you want to get it done.
Alright, if you want to do it. I'll
I
be
ju-
here helping. I'll be here most of the time. It sounds like I'm going to be busy. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, I just need the parts.
Maybe helping pack us up.
If you have any spare parts that I could purchase, I guess, from you, it would be much appreciated.
Well, that comes back to what you're looking for, because spare parts are kind of hit and miss. I usually use a lot of my stuff pretty quick.
Mm. I guess we'll get back to it. I don't know what I need right now.
James, do remember
Alright.
for Count asking the same stuff, you basically you get the basic parts at +1.
Mm.
Oh, that's custom order. You asked for stuff that was laying around that was cheap or free. And ordering took time. But, is there, is anybody still in the room? You're just gonna hear a grinding down the hallway. And it's getting closer.
What is? Because Johnny probably took off to try to start collecting things.
Oh, as you step outside, you look down. There is the giant scorpion bot with a hastily made claw. It's decent make, but not as good as the one that didn't get destroyed. And it's just dragging Billy's body down the hall.
I lock eyes with it. Thumbs up.
To the rest of you, you just see Johnny in the door give a thumbs up and walk off, and then just... as a heavy Billy body just starts coming dragged through the door by a giant metal scorpion.
Mechanics question.
Hmm?
What rarity is the maximum level rarity that I'll be able to purchase?
Well,
I feel like that's a
depends
loaded
on where
question.
That depends on where you're going. Tell me what you're looking for, and we can start from there. That'd be a lot easier. Because prices go up and down depending on supply, demand, and the buyer.
Okay. Let me see. The emitter crystal the emitter and the crystal on one side of my fucking double saber has nothing there, so I would like to do something with that.
Yeah, but that depends on what kind of effects you're hoping to reach for. Or, yeah.
I like the if I had more die to roll, I like the vicious stuff, but the vicious just doesn't mean anything. Okay, the vicious just doesn't mean anything if you only have like one die to roll, to be honest.
That's the bonus damage for max roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Bonus equal to number.
All right.
Oh, also the lens. That's the other thing I was forgetting.
Okay.
So I have lens, crystal, and cell for that one side. I'll look through it and see what I
Well,
want.
yeah, but I could offer a number of variety of things. You're on Coruscant of all places, and like I said, Sato's there for open.
Trying to have him
Assistance
go
on
through the
stuff, but-
book is going to take so much more time than picking
I know,
something.
That's
why
why I'm just asking for an effect, like an idea of what he wants, and then I can go from there because I know a lot of the stuff in it.
I'll go through and I'll find what I want, and
Compile a
I'll
list.
send it to you. Yeah, basically.
Next.
All right, what are you going to be doing during this time, like while you're doing down this, or is this going to be the time you're going to try build stuff?
Me is gonna be that.
Okay, then we'll get back to it.
Yeah.
Next, Johnny, you had a decent idea of what you're wanting to start on.
Well, I gotta fabricate the new core holder, make a little body and all those things.
All right, is that what you're going to be doing first?
Well, it'll help if that's done by the time Packing gets their things done.
Fair enough. To the rest of you guys in there mentioning this, Packet and Sato are now trying to struggle and lift Billy onto a table. But, for yours, this is small enough, it'll be one check.
Okay.
But it'll take probably the better part of 2 days to get the materials,
It's gonna take a minute.
get it back, design, make, put together.
Yeah.
You have the basis for all of it, though, so... make me a... This should be, I believe it's called an Astrotech check.
I was praying for
Because-
Tinkers, friend.
I will let you do Tinkers at a penalty,
That is fine.
since it's not a full big battle bot.
I know. Well, 31 minus whatever it is you're going to minus.
It wasn't a minus, I just upped the DC.
Okay.
Well, yeah, okay. So, spending the next 2 days going out purchasing. Are you gonna barter any, or are you just gonna buy?
If there's bartering to be had, sure.
You might be able to cut some off just for raw Durasteel materials.
Okay.
Back.
Or like, hey, I'm buying a lot at once, can I do that if you want to? We'll help out a lot of this with making it just a persuasion check.
I bought this tag crawler, but then I realized Coruscant has no floor. And now I just don't know what to do with it. I'll take part of it.
Okay.
You want me to make like a persuasion or something?
Yeah, that's what I just put out.
Okay. 21.
21. Knock off 250 credits.
Out of what total?
Out of the one I sent you earlier.
Okay.
2,500, I believe.
Okay. So 23.
So now 2,250.
Yes.
But spending the next days machining, making progress, wiring, coding, all that. Are you turning him on?
Make sure it works, yeah.
Running a last minute check right now, turning him on at the end of it. Billy, you wake up. But things are very weird.
Now, he has just the core, not the body or anything, right?
You are reading a different body.
Hi, it's fine. Calm down. You don't have a mouth yet.
Running a system software. And if anybody else will be in this lab within the next 2 days, I figure maybe one of you might.
I would.
Over on the table, and you running this, is now... Honestly, it's a bit bigger than a football. More...
Hey guys, I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay.
Internal
bigger than a
gobbling
foot-
noises.
Football, looking around... six-legged flight system and built-in still. Going over it, you realize you are in what is known as a rhino beetle-shaped Durasteel ball. Durasteel shell. Most of your coding, most of your things will be there. I have a picture to send you for when it applies.
You made a picture. It's amazing.
No, I didn't make a picture. I haven't gotten that far
Oh,
to it yet.
okay.
I wrote down his stat stuff. How a little bit changed, not a lot, because this is still your main stuff.
Okay.
But you were a lot smaller than you were before, and Chani has just turned you on. That came out wrong.
20 charisma here.
Yeehaw.
Oh no! What would you like to do?
Make sure the little diagnostic tool is there in case they want to say something.
Oh, I assumed you put a voice modulator in it.
That's still
No,
not yet.
he just said he hadn't yet.
Oh, hasn't yet. Okay. Was it so you didn't have to hear screaming?
A little bit, yeah, just in case.
I wish to scream, but I have no mouth.
I just see showing up on the pad. Right, that's happening.
A.
Are you doing anything? Because it sounds like besides your voice, you have functionality.
They get the wings and all those things, in there correctly.
Yeah, you've got a 31, man.
Alright. I'm going to type in, try to fly around, be careful, make sure everything's working right, and then unplug your little thingamabob. Or, well, before unplugging it, return here after.
Sit there and carefully just tack around with 6 legs instead of 2.
Now, she did write a program to make it where you could figure this out. That was one of my
Assistance programming.
specifications. Yeah.
Just tack around a little
Fair
bit.
enough. You basically, you have this. You have a new .exe attached on. It's just flight systems.
How to be a beetle boy.
I had flight already.
A little different.
What?
I
had
had
a
an
jetpack.
integrated jetpack.
Okay,
A little different from wings, though.
we'll keep that in mind.
That was when we went when you gave us the
It'll-
item shopping thing. That was one of my
Yeah.
items.
All right. Make a. What should we do this? Make it. If you're gonna fly, are you gonna fly around? Try to do this. Try to figure the body out.
Yes.
Make a general dexterity check, but you only have a +1.
How did I get less dexterous as this?
Because you're a football rhino beetle built for durability.
5.
You drop off. You straight down into the floor, and you dent it with the horn coming out of the front.
Flip it back over right ways up.
Oh no, it's not right ways up. It's nose in.
Yeah, she's just taking your foot and just kind of going, eh.
It takes a bit of doing because he hit pretty hard. This is a heavy ball.
Yes.
This is a heavy beetle, but you do it. For the sake of just the brevity with this, I'll say for the next, day or two, you're learning to the new body. You have the systems, but this is programming, processing, and getting them used to being used.
And once she eventually stops seeing the screaming protocol, she'll put in the little vocal thing for him.
Partner.
Okay, this is important. During all of this, I want you to make an intelligence check. You still have your normal intelligence.
Billy?
All your soft stats in this form are the same because it's still you.
Hang on. It went white screen.
I have a feeling that it doesn't want you to pass this.
There we go. Okay, I have +2 intelligence.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
15.
15. Okay, keep that in mind. Write that number down for me, please. I'll ask for it in a bit. If you ever check up on your body once you get going, you're just gonna find a giant metal scorpion and Sato going at it with hacksaws and pulling bent pieces out and then putting new pieces in.
But how is my minigun? How is my rotary cannon?
It's in one piece. It's a little scuffed from where you dropped it falling, but it's there.
Can I fire it in this state?
I don't know what to make of this, so I'm gonna say dexterity check now. If you want to try firing it while they're distracted. Make a stealth check, though, first.
I would imagine Johnny would be watching the beetle thing to see what the hell it's doing. Yeah, make a stealth check. It's not a hard DC.
12.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so your other dexterity check. Fine, hold on.
The other dexterity, that's also 12.
Johnny, you taking a second? You're a little sleepy. You're a little sleepy from like heavy working. You were trying to get this done as quick as you could. It's a lot of work if something goes wrong. You start to drift off for a second, looking at whatever you're gonna start on, and then you just hear.
What?
As
No.
As the
Diminish
rotary
check.
cannon recoils across the room, holding a beetle.
She's gonna
Sato just throws himself down on the ground.
diminish tech over in that area. Hopefully it'll act as a localized EMP for just a little bit to stop whatever's happening.
What size am I?
You are
Small.
technically about a foot long, a little over a foot long. I'm gonna say about foot and 4 inches long, thick from like belly to roof, probably about 6 inches.
What's the strength rating?
You have a 16 strength.
Okay.
I think technically you are a size tiny.
That's small is normally like gnome territory, which is what 1 foot.
3
stuff
feet.
is.
Gnomes are 3 to 4 feet.
That's in the world of
and-
giant gnomes.
But Anzelin is also in this, and it's size tiny. They are 1 to
And it's
1.5
1 to
feet
2
tall.
feet.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's size tiny. I think it's below 2 feet is when it becomes tiny.
Sad cowboy noises.
But if you test it, you got a hell of a lot of hydraulic power to you.
But I don't
Especially
have
just on this
opposable
It's
thumbs.
iron property, it sucks.
Not at the
I
moment.
don't have...
Probably Chani had explaining to you what this is, of course.
My
No.
brain would...
What the point of this is?
If she manages to get past that, aside from all the screaming.
Chani, where is my hat?
Last I saw, Tenu had it.
I don't remember if he dropped it off or anything.
No.
It's
Last
just
I
a-
knew he still
there's
had
just-
it.
There's just a cowboy hat scuttling around the Sentinel's base.
Doing
Are you
whatever
looking
it
for your
does.
hat?
Yes.
Let Chani finish her explanation, then you can get a check.
Okay, so, well, basically, to bring you up to speed, this is your new actual primary body. The thing you had before is now going to be a remote control shell. So in case anything happens again, you have an escape route.
This form is not pleasing.
I think you'll be fine. If you need something else added to it, talk to Packet later and we'll see.
Opposable thumbs.
That'd look really weird on a beetle.
I don't care about being a beetle partner.
Well, nothing else. Make your investigation check for your hat.
Seven.
You spend several days relentlessly hunting this hat.
Just throughout the halls, randomly.
Sometimes-
people sleep at night.
Sometimes you find a door that's locked. You just sit there, bang, 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 the horn against it until somebody opens it for you.
Have you seen my hat, partner?
You get a lot of very strange looks, and a lot of people freaked out at one point. Somebody walks in and just stops, starts like breathing heavily. You ask, "Have you seen my hat, partner?" And then they just scream and run out the door.
See, this is why it's better to be a giant robot man than a beetle.
Well, if he's running off doing stuff, Johnny's probably moved on to other projects.
No, he's saying that to himself.
Okay.
Are you? What color did you make him, by the way?
Package choice.
No, the shell. You said you told me that for the big body.
Oh, I thought shit.
Because you're making this.
Purple.
Honestly, it probably fits along with the bronze.
Bronze. Okay. Bronzy colored. So there's that for you. I have, like I said, later on when this becomes more prevalent, or after the session, I'll send you a picture of the basic stat shit you have. For now, most of your features and class features you will keep, by the way, in this form.
Great, all of my
'Cause this
features
is
to
you.
shoot things.
Well, barbarian rage and all that.
At some point, if someone's in the training room, they're gonna see Billy just goring the fuck out of something in a rage.
You rip it up pretty easily still. To put it in perspective, I'll put your gore at a D6. Because strong little robot and point.
Let's see. Just at some point, if anyone goes into the training room, that's pretty much what they'll see.
There's a wide berth given to you.
What is the movement speed?
25 walk, 25 fly.
So that's upped by and that's upped by my stuff.
You keep your features.
So that is 45.
Okay, that's scary. That is a lot more nightmarish now, actually.
Just
Holy
high
shit.
speed, low drone at night as he's flying down a hallway.
And I took the maneuvers for tripping attacks.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Moving on next, we will go down to Sorsha. What would you like to be doing?
Sorsha wants to go on an errand.
Your mic's really far away.
Sorsha wants to go on an errand.
Alright. Do you want to keep it a secret still?
Yes.
Make an investigation check.
Really quick interjection just because you've already been to me. If it looks like Chani got done relatively quickly, she would have been hanging around seeing what other people are doing and offering assistance or ideas. So she's active.
Well, you'd get welcome to be assisting Packet some.
Okay.
But if you have other stuff you want to do, you can also do that.
Well, just wherever the workshop is, because... shit. No, the other thing I need to do is, information gathering, and that'll be a little bit more
What am I
treacherous.
rolling?
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Investigation.
That's a weird one to roll. Oh, bye. It went away.
Yeah, no, because you're finding a very particular thing.
$16.
So you find a little shop. Not too bad. Slightly taller, burly, kind of military-looking guy, close cop hair.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you walk in, how can I help you?
I'm assuming that she has, a picture. She did a doodle, a poorly drawn doodle.
I respect
And
that.
she just, shows it to him and goes, do you have anything like this?
Well, I can get something like that, that's for sure. We have some basic ones, but from what you got on here, you want a bit extra.
Sorry.
A little extra, yeah.
Well, we can probably do it, but I'm gonna need a bit more, info than well, just a picture, different pieces, all that.
I'm trying to keep it a secret.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. You can say you described what you wanted more.
Whoever it is that she's getting this for, close your ears.
Just okay. So we'll just say you described what you wanted to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Because of what you want, it's a little pricey.
That's okay. Sorsha's rolling in the money.
Huh. Never look up Hella Saber attachment.
Nope. I'd say 1,000 credits.
That's not bad.
It's kind of a lot.
That's like $1,000.
Yeah, but Sorsha has like 90,000 credits. So I think she's okay.
Sorry. Okay.
Sorsha's rich, didn't you know that?
I know. I'm just trying to keep them in perspective. That's pretty pricey on what you're getting.
Just think of how much we would have if those two dead people had wired their funds to us before they died.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Rip.
Jordan didn't actually have that much.
You had me scared.
Maybe
And he
if I
spent his
wasn't-
money on the ship.
Jesus
Maybe
Christ.
if he
Jordan spent
suicide, it
most of
wouldn't
his
fall
money
apart.
on the ship.
He spent most of his money on Corin.
That's fair.
Jordan had, I
Jesus.
think he had like
Those good Jesuses or bad Jesuses?
I'm
like
gonna say
7
not
to
good.
10,000 credits.
Okay. Alright, that's done.
That's the key.
So, is there anything else you're doing? He's just gonna basically come back and, let's call it a week to give me time to get it ordered and get the pieces crafted up for you.
I think that's all I need.
Well, see you in a week then.
Okie dokie.
Anything else you'd like to do? Or is that your
Now Sorsha will hibernate for a week.
hibernate? I understand.
I'm gonna find Sorsha whenever she gets back. Because once crafting stuff is done, we've got stuff to do, I'm sorry. But before that happens, I just thought of it. I think it's time for me to bite the bullet, and whenever Sorsha gets back, see if I can see how Joran rigged up the multi-shot thing for the harpoon gun.
Okay. Are you stuck? Is this going to be taken away from assisting with packet? Is all I want to ask.
Whenever Sorsha gets back, because Johnny knows that she's really not all that useful in actual construction regions.
Well, this would be happening probably before you even finished tinkering with the main body. So after that, you could probably find her easy.
Okay. So just in her spare time, probably whenever she's just kind of letting Billy go do stuff, because she doesn't think that this particular enhancement took very long. She would try to ape that.
I am in constant rage and self-crisis.
You want to mimic the 4-shot for you?
Just because, to make sure that she has it down and seeing how it works with hers. Yeah, more options.
Make an arms tech check.
Weapons tools?
Yep.
It's arm stack.
I don't know, what there's different things. 25?
You could probably do the 4-shot, but you would have to shut off the elemental
Okay.
to do the 4-shot at the 25 right now.
So that's her seeing how that works. She'll make sure that she knows how to do it in the future in case she wants to hit the switch on it, but for now she'll keep it
Part
as
of researching this.
Yeah.
Okay. You can add an alternate mode if you wish, but right now, if you put it in, you would have to shut off the elemental attach-ons to the harpoons.
Okay, she'll just
To
keep
fire
that
off
in
the
mind.
Okay. That's assuming. I didn't even think to ask. Would Sorsha let Chani look it over?
Look over what?
Arlo?
Why is this taking
Yeah.
time to answer?
Okay. Okay.
But she's gonna be really close to her the whole time.
This hurts
You
emotionally.
could follow her. You could follow her to the workbench.
I follow her. I'm a mother.
Okay.
Currently in the background. Sato has just a hammer and he's just wailing on a piece of Billy's body at packaged instructions.
Hit
Not
that
even
really hard.
like one-handed thing, but like a decent sized two-handed one. Just ping, ping.
The projects continue.
But yeah. Nemo, you're up next.
Um,
Let's say for the next 2 days, 3 days for you guys when we're doing this. We'll go 3 for what Chani's, because Chani's had taken the longest.
3 days. I'm gonna go to the workshop to try to modify my current
You're
weapon.
cutting out pretty bad, dude.
Up your sensitivity.
3 days.
That was
Okay.
Discord.
I would spend most of it in the workshop trying to modify my current weaponry.
How so?
Potentially trying to extend the range of my blaster, for example.
You would like to extend the range of your blaster.
Add in, I don't know.
So that's probably going to cost materials, money
Yes.
to get the materials and some of the better stuff, because you've got about where you can on these weapons with the materials offered by the Sentinels for working.
Barrel
Especially
attachment.
since
figured
this is
we were
personal
attached.
weaponry.
That's the word. Barrel attachments.
I will let you make an arms tech check.
Or sec check. I really should have written down what that is. Doesn't matter.
At your level, it should be intelligence plus proficiency times 2.
If you're proficient in it.
He is.
I know.
So for a should be like a plus 13.
30.
Engineer
Alright.
squad.
I'll say you can increase it. With that, you have an option here. You can spend 3,000 or 8,000 with a 30 on your check.
3,000 or 8,000?
3,000 will be the cheaper one, and 8,000 will be the more expensive. But the cheaper one will do less than the expensive.
I don't really have anything to use my credits on, so I might as well go with the 8,000.
Okay. You can up the range on your blaster pistol by 20/60. 20 short range increase, 60 long range increase.
2060.
Now that you guys are getting into the higher tech stuff, you guys are gonna have to start paying for materials more and more often, just for other crafters to keep in mind.
Anything else I would probably go ask Sato about additional cells or alternative cells.
Additional charger cells?
Yes.
Pistol power cells?
Power cells. Or alternative power cells.
Probably that takes you at least, let's say, the 2 days. So you'll be walking in on the 3rd day as well.
Yeah.
Because getting the aerodynamics right, getting everything lined up, everything's a pitch. With laser tech and all that, you'll walk in. Chani's over in the corner with Chani and Sorcerer over in the corner, looking at a harpoon gun. You're pretty sure that's not how science actually works when you see Sato and Packet working on it, but looks like the body's improving, that of Billy.
That's all that matters.
You watch it in time for them to just look at helmet down, and you just watch the torch go. And then they shut it off when you say and flick it up. Yeah?
Are you trying to repair him or make him scrap metal?
Intense
I'm
clicking.
sorry, I'm
We
just
have-
trying to understand what's going on here.
We have a process, don't we, Packet? And he's gonna look down on Packet, just gonna look up at you, look at him, look over at you, and then just bob the front of the head in a nod. And
How
you notice he too
destructive.
has a blowtorch on one of his claws.
Is it comically wearing eye protection, although it does not need it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's also flicked up though right now as they're addressing him. What you see on the back is a little spider with an even smaller one on. But it doesn't have a flamethrower. Yeah? I assume you're not here just to, critique our crafting. Science.
What was I here for? Yes, I was here for something. Something. Ah, yes, that's right. I came to ask a question of you. Do you know of any alternative fuel sources for blast vehicles? Or stronger ones? This last person we were up against, my Kankin here didn't seem to do much or do anything at all to him.
Well, I can say I know there's a few different extras and kinds, but I'm not really one to address those concerns too. I mainly mess with this
Do I overhear this?
because, hold on. Because, I specialized in the lightsabers early on. I know there's a few things out there, and I know a few tricks, but I'm probably
That
not the
matter
best
me.
one to talk to.
Is Matt cutting out?
Matt's not coming out for me.
I am or no?
No.
Okay. And yes, Johnny, you can hear this.
Do you know who we could go to talk to?
What's his name? What's his name? Sachi's actually lost for a minute. Like, somebody's over, well, you can go to a lot of the weaponsmith store, a lot of the weapons and arms dealer stores. They generally have something you can get. Or you could go address. Yeah, just where is he? Hold on, let me check and see if he's actually here. Because days off, and he's gonna go check something on the computer. Johnny, you were starting to say something.
Nima, right?
Yes. Hello. Is there something you needed?
You talked about weapons not working on the guy we just fought.
Yes.
Okay.
Who is he, by the way? I didn't catch his name.
That was Aegis. He's a bit of a... He's a character. About that. She'll get into her pack and get out a harpoon.
Yeah, I know. Is Sorsha still here or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right there.
He's a dick.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I take it's not. Okay.
Well, we've got these things here, and she'll kind of get out her own little harpoon gun and just give the barrels a little twirl, because why the hell not? And they fire these things, and she'll just get one of the little harpoons out. You're gonna be working on stuff around base, right? I think I heard you talking about power cores or something like that.
I should be, unless someone else needs you for something.
Okay, well,
Wish I could do one.
whenever you're looking over items here, and she's going to hand him her harpoon pistol. And see if you can just start a basic mass production almost thing of the little harpoony things. And if you could give them different ammo types, so whenever we run into someone that is resistant to all things again, we might have some alternatives to be able to actually hurt them. Like, I don't know, fire, acid, cold. It should just be a matter of building a breakaway harpoon or something like that. However you want to do it.
Shouldn't be a problem. Do you want more this type of harpoon as well?
Just as a general ammo thing, sure, I don't see a reason why not. Also, if there's any other enhancements you can see with the gun itself, feel free. Just don't break my toy.
I'll try not to. I can make no promises.
She'll hand him his gun. Hand him her gun.
I'll take. Can you describe the gun, please?
Okay, it's got 4 barrels. Each of the barrels is pepperbox style, so it already has a little harpoon in it. As it revolves around, it finds the thing that shoots them, and then will fire at the harpoon. And each of the barrels also has a little elemental charger thingy on it that, as the bolt flies through, it applies an extra effect to it. It's a pretty well built toy.
Yeah.
See. What I don't understand. I'll get. Actually, is Sunset still away?
Yeah, he's at the computer, kind of waiting on you guys to finish. It looks like. If you want to interrupt him, you can.
No, I'm not gonna interrupt him. I guess I'll go get started just as soon as I finish my own business.
Alright, I'm gonna trust you on that. What would you suggest for a replacement weapon in the meantime? Because I think Sorsha and I here are gonna go info gathering, see what we can dig up. If that's
Right,
okay with you,
info
Sorsha.
gathering?
Where what?
There's some things we need to look into. Everybody else is busy building stuff. We should be okay, and if not, the two of us are probably the most experienced at getting out of problem situations.
That's okay.
Waves hand from a back
I'll
corner.
go with you.
Okay. What was
I
your
give her
suggestion
my
on a
hand
replacement for now?
Do I need a replacement?
You're handing me your hand cannon?
cannon. Said, can I give her my hand cannon?
Is that your upgraded weapon?
Yes, it is.
Well, the pepper box is my upgraded weapon.
Well, this is his specific arms tech weapon. I don't think that one away.
Doesn't work. It won't work for very long after him passing it off due to the specialty stuff.
That's right.
It's like you handing somebody your suit and them not knowing the maintenance or little tidbits in it going wrong.
How do I turn on the crystal core? Carefully.
Then would there be any other weapons that I would have in my disposal or around? Things I've
I mean-
worked on or things I would know about?
There's
Like-
stuff all over in the workshop. You could probably find something there. You could just grab something off Sato's table if he's not paying attention and try to take it from him.
Johnny's also fucking goddamn sniper rifle on her back.
Sniper rifle is not a, oh shit, somebody's right in front of me, weapon.
The Snippy Whiffle? What's the Snippy Whiffle gonna do?
That snippy
Hurt feelings.
whipple is kind of fucking great. I spent a lot
Just
of
so you
goddamn
guys know,
this thing.
your passive's there. Sitting on the table is a rotary cannon, a shotgun, and 2 revolvers.
I'm back.
Welcome
Okay.
Can I create a miniature boom hammer?
We'll get to you.
We'll get to you. We haven't gotten done with everybody yet.
They
Okay.
can't even use the rotary cannon without setting up the tripod,
I know.
which Billy didn't carry the tripod because he didn't need it, so they'd have to
know.
go get a tripod.
Pass
That's
that
a
revolver,
really
look.
cheap thing, though.
Yep.
I don't personally have any weapons, but there's like 3 over there
Oh yeah.
that I'm sure you can borrow. Actually, it's 4 if you count the 2 revolvers.
I'll just borrow a revolver. Hey Packet, I'm gonna take this for a little bit.
Package just gives you the look of, it isn't mine.
Yeah. Is this like a +1 or something? What's the mechanical?
It's a +1 revolver.
Okay.
Dude, keep in mind, it literally is loaded with 6 bullets.
It's
Unless you try to grab extra stuff.
It's a like kinetic revolver.
It is a slug thrower,
I
basically.
see.
It is a kinetic revolver.
Then I need to find ammo.
Not hard.
It's probably on the belts nearby on the table as well. They probably
Grab.
stripped all of his clothing off on the table.
I grab ammo.
Are you just gonna grab one of the belts?
Yes.
Okay. With the belts and that, you probably have 6 in that, and we'll say 20 extra rounds.
Okay.
Hang on, let me see how much ammo Billy had.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't think about that.
And it's a D what?
Robert, you have your
Yeah.
revolver statistics there.
Okay.
The revolver is 30, 120. It's a +1. Oh no, remember mine are the really custom retarded revolvers. Based off of that one random design.
Go
It's
on.
an
Wait,
automatic.
Billy back?
No, the looting robot.
Oh,
Oh, that's the one you had.
It's an 18-shot automatic revolver.
I'm listening.
I forgot you asked about that.
It's still 30,
It's-
120.
It's a clip-loaded
But it is
revolver. It sounds weird, but that's what it does.
Basically, it's a magazine that pushes the bullets up into a spinning cylinder. So you can just unload with a revolver excessively.
All right.
Mechanically, it just means it has a bigger magazine, but the rest is the same.
Okie doke.
We didn't get around to getting to the auto reversed feature.
I have a
But yeah,
list. Matt,
It's a D8,
do you want me to just text
and
it?
Yeah.
I'll say there's 18 rounds in each revolver, and then 40 extra shots.
I'll just take.
He has
30.
2 belts of ammo. You grab 1 belt, you'll have an extra 20 shots.
Okay.
Does that work?
Sure.
It's important to note, Billy had a lot of belts of ammo on him.
I imagine. All right, Sarsha, we're gonna head out if you're okay with that.
Okay,
Not gonna take the shot. Not gonna take the shotgun.
That's beyond my skill.
Alright.
To note, if it's an issue, for Eric, if it's an issue with martial weapons, his revolver is a martial weapon.
No, that's fine and okay. It's just it's too big of a gun. She just used a sniper rifle for that. It's not
Character
much of a
preference.
shotgun, Cal.
Just
Or she could take the
whiffle.
shotgun if she wants.
Could Soshi even hold the shotgun? Does she know how to do that?
Actually, she might not have a
yes.
high enough strength.
No,
She might not
she's
have
a
a high enough
weakling.
strength.
She's a weakling.
We're gonna head out and we'll get to that once Matt gets done with all the crafting. Continuing with Nima.
Oh, fuck you.
Soshi
Yeah,
has
Nemo, what's your last little bit?
newborns.
Okay, well, you get this. It's probably going to take longer than this, so if you have to go over a day, it's fine. But those 2 are going to go searching, so they're done with What's your thing?
I'll be looking into this harpoon gun. So there's currently 4 barrels, which each give off a different effect.
Yep.
Yes, 4 different elements.
Baby.
Jesus, man.
That
And
was
I
just
add
that,
2 more
that-
2
that
more
was what we
barrels.
just that was what we just went over. Of you can't have the 4 barrels and the elements, wasn't it?
No, it was the burst shot.
That's first.
Oh, can't do the burst in it at the same
He
time.
can't. She can't shoot all 4 at once with the elements on still.
And she couldn't work in a alternate fire mode.
Well, no, you could work in an alternate firing mode. I was just saying when you fire all 4, you couldn't do this.
Okay, then
I
she would
am-
have
Yeah,
put that
you
on
can have
there.
an alternate.
I am fixing a mistake. I am adding in the rarity so you don't have to look them up.
Thank you.
Then she would have put that on there and explained that as well.
Okay, so the alternate firing was there. Keep that in mind. Now, what's the final project here? Because you were cutting out really bad for me.
That is.
Yes. Yes. I intended to modify the harpoons themselves and add a pair of additional barrels to the harpoon gun. So it's 6 barrels, 4 barrels. And for each of the harpoon guns, I'm going to
Motherfucker.
Keep in mind, the people
Right.
wielding this are not that strong physically to hold it.
it's Johnny.
material.
Johnny has their suit. I don't know what
Honestly,
Johnny's suit
In this
does,
case,
but
because of materials, it's less the weight and more trying to find the space and a way to make it function viably.
Also, I made all of the harpoons lose the strength requirement.
Yeah, I'll say that was another thing, which is generally a attachment of varying degree.
yes. Can I do this? I probably cannot.
So, looking at it, something to maybe address is... I'm just going to tell you this out right here. If you put all 6 on, firing all 6 at once won't happen. You probably will lose the 4-shot feat. But you'll up the rapid fire possibilities.
If nothing else, he could make like a little test bed designed after Chani's, so it doesn't need to really mess with hers specifically.
That's what I'm saying, Nick. With him messing off and not trying to apply it here, he's at a high enough level where it's not a big deal to replicate a pepper box. You guys were low level when you made this. But if he's trying to shove them in one and he puts 6-shot revolver setup in, it'll probably kill the burst shot all at once.
I'll still be trying to replicate everything before I put into Johnny's end result.
Okay.
I'll be
Well,
bad
like I
practice on it.
Minus the elemental effect, you can just kind of... I'm just going to let it slide. It's not one you can really fail. Because while ingenious, having the design in front of you to replicate is a lot easier.
Yes.
It's almost as if plagiarism is really easy.
Does he even copy Joran's insignia on it?
He fucking better.
I can only assume as giving. Actually, is it clear that it's insignia and not giving it
Yes.
any sort of power?
It's
Yeah.
something a Mandalorian.
I'm gonna replace it with my own.
Oh, on Chawnee's or on the
No,
yours?
not Chani, on my own.
Okay.
On your own,
Best
fine. On your own, fine.
Okay.
Jordan was
Okay.
about
So
to come back from the grave, motherfucker.
okay. So like I said, you can probably make a 6-shot barrel if you have the 4-barrel replicated right now. Looking at it, you could probably make the 6-shot barrel. No burst though. What do you want to do with that?
That's a good question. I can't give it burst. Can I give it rapid property?
With the 6 shots, I would allow the rapid.
I don't know what that means.
Rapid
You
means
fire-
you can force them to make a save, and you do 2 damage die instead of 1.
Yeah.
It's literally just worse than what you're already doing.
Yes.
I don't
But
know
in
what
this
it
case, it would double. In this case, it would be extra elemental effect as well, because they would still have the elements with rapid.
Now I'm listening.
Basically,
Still a
if you
save,
fired
still
it with
a-
rapid, and he has 6 shots in it, you'll have to have 3 harpoons in it. It'll consume 3 harpoons to fire this. You will do, instead of a D6, you will do 2d6 physical, and you will do a 2d6 elemental, though they'll probably be different kinds because of rapid, how your rapid works.
And the save is your plus to hit.
It's 8 plus your to hit. And you add your modifier once, of course.
That's not really for me, but I'm not there.
It's what Billy's been doing.
Also to note, because mechanicalized, burst and rapid don't apply sneak attack on their own. Like if you use a rapid, you won't get sneak attack
There's a rogue specifically for that.
Yep.
because they added somebody that adds with it specifically, and the general doesn't work.
Also, whenever you're ready, the list is done.
I'm looking at it.
There's a lot. I'm probably not gonna be able to get it with the little bit of money I have, but I have a lot there.
But part of it, maybe. Anyways, what
The
are you
main
doing
thing
with
I
it?
want to get is the Shoto Saber stuff.
What are you doing?
Can I come in and ask for hands?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get his done, and then you can come in and ask for hands.
That's a packet project.
Yep.
I know. I didn't know if you were just going to have what I had sent you off screen or not.
That was all that I attempted to do with the weapon itself. Because there's probably not a whole lot of space to add a whole lot of new things to it.
Are you doing that to hers, or just making this one?
I'm
that?
making a prototype to show her later.
Smart boy.
I'll have you
Ask her
make
if she wants
a
it.
arms tech check on this one. Now, do you keep it a pepper box? I assume actually no, it's a harpoon. You have to keep it as a pepper box probably to keep it working.
Yep.
22.
Okay, easy enough. You can do that. So range on that, I believe, is
Mine is
30,
enhanced.
60. Yours is enhanced, so the base one will be 30-60. And the rapid property consumes 3 shots.
Rapid consumes 3 shots.
So
Thirty
rapid.
And it's a d6 damage.
And it's D6. What type of damage? Kinetic?
It's kinetic.
Yeah.
Piercing.
Well, kinetic. Piercing, slashing, and
I
bludgeoning
know.
are all consumed by kinetic. Oh, who's this one?
Additionally,
It's
I
what-
wanted to modify the ammunition harpoon itself. Release a harpoon.
Goddamn fucking useless ass fucking fan.
I wanted to add a I don't know, glass chamber toward the tip. Something that could break if it hits, if the harpoon is shot.
I'll say make a second one, just because that's an odd request and a lot of force to survive. Make a second check for arms tech.
The end intent is to add a liquid or fluid into this chamber, not a
I
completely empty
assumed.
glass chamber.
Impact
I
bolts.
assumed.
Grenades.
I'm just bad with math. Let me think. 31. Yes,
You could probably
31.
whip up something, maybe not breaking on impact because of the kinetic force, but you could probably make like an injector arrow if that were injector harpoon bolt if you wanted to do that.
Tranquilizer dart.
That would work.
Looking at the base of a trank dart, basically, you could probably modify something like that. I'll say you have 2 test ones to show off if you want.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but it sounds like a lot of what fucking Thaddeus' character does is plagiarism.
Don't worry about it. It happens.
Yes.
Everything's already been done. The only thing we can do is try to market it as our own, or at least make small changes.
Make change small enough that it's obviously yours and not someone else's, but it's still pretty small.
And if you steal from something that nobody else knows about, you're a genius.
Fuck yeah.
Look at Google.
Chani and Sorsha will know.
And I'll give him a high five for it.
Asshole.
Chani supports plagiarism.
Hell yeah. Share information.
Chani's deck save isn't high enough to save from the IRS.
I need more health.
Okay. For now, I'm gonna say that's probably about all you can do in a couple of days.
Yep, that's all I intend to do.
Test around, messing with that. You can show it off when they get back. Do you want to ask your thing real quick, since I know yours won't take long there, Billy?
Ting, 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 ting. Knocking
Door
on the
opens up.
door with the horn.
Door opens up. It's auto door.
Alright. It's not locked this time.
The
Yeah,
fact that
packet there, partner. I'm not very
Packet.
fond of...
As you float up, is Packet there, partner? You watch as a hammer, as a blowtorch dies down again.
Now,
And
I'm not too fond of this here form. Is there something we could do about giving hands and weaponry of some kind, such as small blades or blunt objects, and something for me to fire bullets?
watch a spider like tapping on its chin, basically on the back of the scorpion. The scorpion's gonna start back to work. It's still repairing the chest cavity, which is fucked.
The
because
wonderful
the
horrors
amount
of AI.
supports yeah, and you're gonna watch as the spider crawls over to you, and just from it starts to project like an image up, like a hologram up off of its back, and it starts showing a schematic of a possible how to put this. You watch as it makes it where you can basically, the horde would, instead of just being constantly stabbing, it can lower and adjust, and then it can fire a laser.
That is more acceptable. Would it be able to rapid fire this?
It's gonna pull out, make it just a hologram of the hand shaking back and forth, like tilting back and forth, like iffy.
It is imperative for the things I do and what I am trained for.
It's gonna keep measuring. It's iffy.
Very well then.
Can attempt.
Now-
It'll give a thumbs up of like I can attempt, but iffy if it'll
No.
work.
Thank you there. If no one has any need for me, I'm going to go find somewhere to vent my unyielding rage. And just scuttle out of the room.
You just hear Sada. Wait, what? Billy, what are you doing, Billy? And you're already gone.
Do I have to listen to him now?
Because you actually got transferred over to Chani? Not right now.
I gotta give him a hat back.
Do I see him along the way with my hat?
You probably just see a hat just moving across the floor.
My
As
hat!
you're leaving this, you see the hat standing up vertically.
Oh, thank goodness you still got my hat, partner.
Tinu, you just heard Billy's voice behind you.
And now you're of a height.
Oh, I'm glad that little trick worked saving you.
We lost the one. There he is back.
Hello.
Hello?
You hear what was said?
Probably not. No.
My hat. You saved my hat. And my hat saved you.
Yes.
I'm glad that little trick worked.
Turning
as
around,
you
by
can
the way.
see-
Yep, I was gonna say, when you turn around and hear his voice, you hear Billy's voice, expect Billy, because it was kind of odd that you didn't hear him coming up. Standing there is about 1 foot, 4 inches, 5 inches long, football size dish, a little bit bigger, bulky and thick rhino beetle.
You talking about some extra sea stick?
Robotic rhino beetle.
If you could please just return that to my body in there with everyone else, be mighty kind of you. Now, you have a good day. I'm gonna go vent my own yielding rage somewhere.
Here you go.
God damn it, Billy!
No. He said put it on the body in there.
Oh. Okay.
Just put it on the beetle, and then there's a different creature moving the hat around.
If he puts it on Billy, Billy's just gonna scuttle back into the room, hop off the table, drop off the hat, and then scuttle back out.
Roll a stealth check.
Yes, natural 20. For
It had
21.
the door opens and you just slowly crawl up the door with it like hanging on your horn so it doesn't slide up as you crawl up the table leg. Don't want to use the wings because it's loud, right? And then as you do, you just throw yourself off and dook, and take off at your max speed. And your way, you just hear from where Sato was buried into the chest. I'm like, what? There's a hat? Billy, damn it! And he runs back outside. You hear the door slam as you round the corner.
45 movement speed on the Speedo now.
I know, 90 feet of movement. Sato's not catching up, I know. What are you doing?
Going to go find street thugs and gore them.
Just roll me a d20, please.
We have another Joran. Good to know.
Oh no, I sent Matt a message. I literally sent him, can I go kill street thugs like Jordan did? 14.
Okay, okay.
This is a new type of horror.
If anybody watches the news that night, let's start with that. How many of you are going to be watching the news that night?
Johnny and Sorsha may be causing the news.
Probably not.
Might have its own background noise. Won't work.
What
I don't
are
know,
you doing?
Billy. Chaudy and Sorsha might find Billy, we don't know.
Well, you might just see him in the distance on a rampage. I understand.
I just don't want
Anyways.
to distract from everybody else having to make things at the moment.
Yeah, most of the crafting's iffy and done. But we have 2 people left. So just anybody watching the news or just catching it on North here, it might not catch it originally, but you're just gonna hear Billy's voice in throes of rage and terror. And confusion as to why there's a large robotic beetle running rampant and beating the shit out of thugs on the street. Like 8 muggings got stopped, 3 murders. All by a random beetle. And by the time the authorities get there, it's gone.
To note, the people that were getting the beating were killed.
Impaled by scary beetle horn.
Dun,
Okay.
dun, dun.
But, Tinu, are you trying to do anything in these couple days down?
Wanted to
If
make
possible,
some hammer.
boom hammer.
Do you have arms tech skills? Arms tech kit proficiency?
I have explosive kit proficiency.
He does
Oh,
have
no.
a friend who's in the workshop.
He does have a friend who's in the workshop. I say, because explosives kit won't quite cover this.
It's also demolitions kit.
Demolitions kit, same difference.
Yeah.
You do know recently that Nima has been decided as a weapons specialist and is often in the workshop.
As I was just dropping like a bomb to my here and just hit somebody.
That'll
with
break it. That'll
Ah,
break it.
fuck.
they're made to be durable, but strapping an actual explosive to the face might break it. Just might, you know?
Be funny though.
Are you requesting anything, or are you just calling it? What are you doing?
Any way to make a finesse one that explodes?
You already have the finesse feature on it. Remember?
Any way to make it explode without taking damage?
That's what I'm saying. To make it, you'd probably have to go talk to Nemo or one of the weapon specialists. Because
Yeah, that'd work. Okay.
Or you could attempt it on your own, but it'd be a straight intelligence roll and a kind of difficult check.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to one of them.
Opening the door, Nema's in there. He's currently working on some harpoons. No, he's probably currently working on a barrel. At the time of this.
Maybe
He's
just
there
getting
if you
started
wanna ask
on
him.
one, or
Yeah, kind of in the middle of it now. Like, the middle of starting one. Nema's smart boy, he works quick.
yeah, get a interesting question for you.
What's up?
When you're done with that project, I may have to ask you for something.
What? What
want
exactly is it that you want?
I want to make this explosive.
Say again?
I want to make this weapon of mine and a boom hammer.
How feasible of an idea is this, Matt? What I've heard of anything that sounds similar.
Under the concept of a boom hammer and him getting to say a better one, it's basically, we'll say you have the understanding of usually a rocket or kinetic explosion propelled hammer that you've triggered when swinging to accelerate it.
Don't we have a Mandalorian in our crew, don't we?
No,
No, not anymore.
he died.
Okay.
Hi.
And is currently having his work plagiarized.
Hi.
Okay, I forgot that was him because I was gonna talk to him because I know they don't always use laser weaponry and they kind of use shells.
Mine's only a sniper with blasters. But no, it's fine.
So,
If not, I was
Yeah,
gonna talk to him
they-
and just put like
you could have that idea if you want. Feasibility? You might not be able to make an explosion, you might be able to make something accelerate it. Or like maybe an X per day use, basically translation an X per day use to accelerate the hits.
A boom hammer, you said?
any way we could
Were
make
you
it.
expecting it to be a propulsion hammer? As in, it's
I
there's
kind of wanted
rockets
to
coming out
smack
the
something
back?
and have like shrapnel and shit him in the face.
I know how to do
Uh.
this, but you would lose your hammer immediately. Especially if you explode the face. Go ahead and make
If you want
a replaceable base.
shrapnel, yeah, if you want shrapnel, you're not. To keep it structured to use a hammer, I don't think you're really going to get shrapnel added on. Because even with what you're using as an example in the game, it's an accelerant that happens mostly.
Yeah.
At least as far as I understand, the one you're referencing, the game, the explosion is an accelerant. Basically, it's an on-impact choice to increase it and do more damage with the hammer itself. Putting shrapnel off of it, you'd have to have the shrapnel, and then it would be... Well, it'd basically be a one-off, and then you'd have to reload or redo stuff, and that would take time. If it didn't break.
So, what is it exactly that you want? Do you want your hammer face to explode and replace the hammer face, or are you intending to have a potion hammer?
Also, remember,
It
you're
keep
within 5
better.
feet of an explosion if you do this idea.
Yeah, he's a little suicidal bastard, isn't he? We'll go with the propulsion.
Potion. Okay. I'll start drawing up plans after I finish with this one.
Welcome to my life. Pre-now.
Yep.
We do remember, like in the last episode, he
I'll
was
just
running around
tack
with a
this on
grenade
to
in
the
his
end of
mouth.
your shit.
Yeah. Do you want to make a roll for it now?
Yeah, go ahead and make your roll.
It's 23.
You could make something that twice per day it would do an extra 2d6 on hit. But you can choose on hit to use it.
Choose twice per day.
Probably, well, not twice per day, twice per short rest, I should say. I said that wrong.
Does it take any fuel?
You'd basically be installing a power cell in it that would recharge on the short rest.
Okay. It does additional 2d6. What does it do normally?
2d6.
2d6 plus 2d6.
If you're listening, for Nima, from Tinu, for Medina here, write this down. This is basically what you'll be getting once he's done. Okay?
6 plus first rest.
Alright, that. Is that all you're doing this time, Nima? I mean, Tinu?
I'll probably make some more explosive moment of my
Make a
own.
demolition kit. Do you want to just like replace what you lost?
Yeah.
Demolition kit check for that. It's easy.
6. Twice per day.
What?
Extra 2d6 and 2 times per day.
2 times per short rest.
Oh, okay.
And what's your demolition kit check?
That's okay.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Yeah, because you have 1 smoke and 2 explosives to replace.
That was an.
Unless you wish to adjust the count of what?
I have double. Seeing that if I. So I forget what the term is for.
Expertise.
Yeah, that was it.
So what's your total?
This damn thing
Hello?
below to be nice. I'm waiting for the.
Okay.
Okay, it's
Fuck.
18.
James, you're a pain in the ass sometimes.
That's just double the. Is it double the that'd be plus 8, right?
Double the proficiency, so
I mean-
intelligence plus 8. Intelligence mod plus 8 at this level.
I mean, listen, I know there's a reason why I'm last.
Next campaign,
that'd
no
be-
one else
that'd
is
be
allowed to be
28 then.
crafters.
Too late. Eric's
Just-
campaign
just-
already has crafters.
What'd you get?
Eric's campaign has started. It is not applied to
26.
it next. It is currently ongoing.
What?
26.
26? Easily enough. You can replace your 2 grenades. Are you still doing 2 smoke, 3 flak? 3 kinetic mix? Because you used up 2 of
Oh,
your
it is.
explosives and then 1 smoke. Are you just replacing them?
Yep, it was just
Okay.
regular explosives.
Easy enough. Very well done. That brings us to the last one I don't really want to do, but here we are.
Hi.
Because that's a long list of stuff.
I mean, just tell me
so
what-
first,
tell me
you're
what-
trying to make these. So this will cost money to get materials to make these ones.
Mm-hmm.
and you'll have to make a check for each mod.
Okay, that's fine.
You said you wanted the Shotos first.
Mm-hmm. Because they're unupgraded except for one, which has one crystal in it, and that's kind of
You
no good.
can get a check for the hilts. You can get 2 hilts. You can get a check for that, but each one would probably cost 3,000 credits
Okay.
in materials to get it done. Actually, no, because 3,000 is the buying part. I'll say 2,000 since you're making it on your own in materials.
2,000 for each, or 2,000 total?
Each, because there's still upgraded equipment of decent quality.
So that's 4. I'll make those
But-
in a minute.
Make your 2 checks to see how they go, because if you fail one, as unlikely as it is in this group, you might have to spin them. You might have to retract.
Yeah. This. Give me a moment. I forgot to load up my dice roller.
What even check is this?
Artificer.
Artificer kit.
Which I have a +9 in. Doot. 23 for one, 28 for the other.
Oh yeah, they both work well enough. Pricing is as is. You can have those equipped.
Alright.
All right. Let's start with the. Do you want the lens, the crystal, or the safety measures first? We can attempt. The safety measures will probably cost 4,000 each. The lens are prototypes, so they're going to be more expensive. I think at 8,000 each, and I think the crystal's also the same.
So
For
the
8,000.
standard rarity safety measures are going to be 4,000.
Safety measures are premium.
No, the biometric safety measures I found were standard quality.
Oh, this says premium in the one I have.
Hmm.
Then if it's standard, I'd make them the same 2,000 for the key as the hilts.
Why would they
If
say?
you're making a lightsaber crystal, that takes like a full week.
He's not making a crystal. The crystal's going to be a bit of a different thing he has to do. He's not
Yeah, the
crafting that one.
Biometric safety measures, it's a cell and it's standard rarity.
Okay, then 2,000 credits each if you want to attempt making them.
So 4.
I said the wrong number.
You're fine.
Crystal. But anyways.
1, 2. So 20 and 21.
That's enough. Mark off your money.
I will do that when I get everything made.
Now, I will say this. The crystal you can't make.
Yeah,
Finding it'll be a pain in the ass. But you can make the lenses.
that's fine. Those will be a lot more expensive, I know.
Yeah. And harder to make.
Yep. I will.
And this will probably take you the better part of... I want to say the better part of a week to get all this done, because I'm realizing how long Packet's body would take.
1, 2. Hey! One of those lenses is going to be a natural 20. The other one
Okay.
is going to be a 19 total. Ugh.
As the reward for the natural 20, I will mark one of the lenses 7,000 instead of 8,000. And then 8,000 for the other one. But they are complete.
So 16, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15,000.
If you want to check for the crystal at the end of the week after everything else, you may be able to, but crystals are going to be the hardest parts.
I might be out of money. Hold on.
You might be out of money.
I know, he tried to get expensive shit.
I did.
Materials are not cheap for this, because you have to get them, process them, and then if there's any screw-ups,
Yeah, no, you're good.
screw-ups, you're redoing.
Just make harpoon guns, then make harpoon guns better. Fuck everything else.
I am not out of money. Yet.
How much do you have left?
The spare change he had in his sock.
Actually, yeah,
Basically.
Let's say because you did what, like 2,000, 2,000, 7,000, 8,000, 8,000.
No.
No, just
You're wrong on that
4,
one.
4, 8, 16. You spent a good little chunk there, but that's okay.
Minus. It was.
Could lend you some.
Yeah, the total should be 4, 4, so it's 8, 16 plus 7. Should be like 23,000 total in credits.
23,000 total, and I have 32,850.
Okay, so you're doing okay still.
Yeah.
Anyways, that is everybody's crafting. If we want to get to the two doing the researchers.
I will ask Sato about the crystal.
Hmm.
And if he can't get that, then I'll try to get the first thing on the list for the double saber.
That's gonna be a pricey one because of
Yeah.
jumping to that level. I don't think you have enough left to actually get that.
What if you barters it really well?
I have 9,850, and I do
There's
have.
also-
Jumping in difficulty more than that.
There's also crafting time.
Mm-hmm. You say they just took the better part of the week. If everything else comes down, we'll get done with that. I'll let you go ahead and make the request of Sato. But he's basically going to give you the... Okay. Walking in?
Yeah, I'll walk into the shop. Sato, there's a crystal I want. It basically allows you to, from what I understand, add extra of the same type of damage you normally would do with your lightsaber. It just makes it more.
It's a more focused beam, basically.
Yeah.
A more intense beam.
Trying to fucking
Is what
think
you're
of
looking
words
for.
is fucking up. I spend a lot of money.
Yeah, in character, I think it'd basically be an intenser beam.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Here's to give you well, crystals. I can't promise anything right now because they're going round and round and round. People using them, but I can keep an eye out and check for one and let you know how much it might be. But windows might be small.
Fair enough.
I'll send a message to Shawnee, I guess, or somebody to let you know if I find one.
I have my own.
Well, here, just hand it up. What is it? Just basically give info over. I could send you the thing. That way you can wire it if you need to.
Info share.
Info shared. There you go. So, Johnny, Sorsha. Oh, shit.
Since that advanced thing is going to be a little too pricey, can I go for the prototype crippling beam lens with the last of my money?
Maybe, but that'll happen after the week of stuff.
That's fair.
We'll see how things go before we get to that.
That's fair.
Johnny, Sorsha.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What are the two of you attempting to do? I believe you said research.
So,
Okay, to quickly summarize. The person mentioned that they have somebody stuck in hut space. I
Yep.
imagine that this is in character, Sorsha. Just so
Okay.
that she can like bounce ideas off before like going
Oh,
and doing
shit, okay.
it. Yeah.
Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. You just got
thought it
done
was a
crafting for the
summary.
last 3 hours. Hour half. Sorry. Okay. So they have somebody in hut space that they wanted us to go play puppets to go and get. So the people that ask about that, I don't know if you have any more seedy contacts you might want to talk to. I imagine that if we talk to the people here at the Sentinel, see what they have, and then we go check out our old ship and contact the individual that lent that to us, see if they have any further information, see what their deal is in this entire thing, and from there I don't really know where else to go. Any suggestions?
Would Sorsha have any contacts?
Would Sorsha have many contacts?
Yeah, any contacts.
Would you have any contacts on Coruscant? Roll a d20. We'll do that. That's the easiest way to do about this.
Don't make sad noises. It might be a good result.
No, it keeps falling off the little table I have next to me.
Oh. Floor dice. Those don't count.
No, they don't.
You have a whole ass table.
Shut the frick.
Well, Matt's balancing on one leg on a bar.
He has a whole thing.
I have a stool.
You sit on the stool.
I sit on a stool at the kitchen sink.
I got a 5.
Krista didn't graduate.
You haven't really done much on Coruscant where you would get a context. You've done a lot of gambling and going, but that's probably the extent for you.
Touche. I got nothing, Johnny.
Okay, well, let's check official sources first. Go to the information part of the Sentinels.
Just for this, we'll make a general investigation check as you're doing.
Okay.
Alright. If they have any agents out there and that lands and blah 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 blah. Investigation check. I got this.
Are you helping Sorsha?
I help.
I got this
There you
better.
go.
It got one better. 20 total.
Woo!
20 total. Digging through the Sentinel base on hut space in general right now, correct?
See if there's any
Or
like,
if they have any-
reports that say anything like that.
So, digging around in hut space, the Sentinels don't have a heavy presence there due to not great relationships with the huts. Because
Because huts.
criminal tendencies in the galaxy, in that galaxy region. They don't really have, don't really have anybody there. They have it's a noted zone of a lot of robbery, muggery. Oh my god, muggings, just high-end criminals, slave trade, all kinds of things in the area. They've noted that there have been force empowered slaves traded off before, but they were usually conditioned. But you don't have a lot on the if and where.
Okay. So there's force-conditioned slaves coming out of there.
They're extremely rare, but they have happened before.
Duly
is what's
noted.
being noted.
But like the files on them are saying that they were not mind zonked whenever they went in. If they have those.
On that, they probably wouldn't have much. They just know some have been found coming out that had years of recovery down the road that they managed to rescue.
Okay.
In fact, on this, they have 2 recorded cases in the last 50 years.
Oh, wow.
Any from the last month?
No.
Okay. So no ripping that band-aid off. Gotcha. Okay.
If they've been conditioned, well, you know the process for a lot of that.
Stares at the screen. Yes. Okay, I'm not pulling up too much on the actual database, so independent bounty giver it is. Anywhere
Going
you
to a
want?
bar, Johnny?
No. We need to check out the old transport ship that we have been left sitting in dock for the last, I don't know how long.
Too long.
Yeah, it is too long, that's exactly. So whenever we go in there, we need to be very, very wary and assume that someone has probably played around with things.
Yeah.
Is this the one you had borrowed from Mirag or from
It's the one we had at session 1. Everything else is,
the one from Mirag?
I think, on our actual, like,
Yep.
ship.
Alright, so from Mirag.
Yeah.
Going back there to check in and check the data, you guys will get back. The ship's no longer there.
Okay.
Who took the ship?
It's been repoed.
Some basic inquiry as to where it went.
Just, you'll get the guy and be like, yeah, they came up and got it a while back.
Did it give any
Said I've been
info?
sitting down here for too long. Contacted the owner on the owner of the vehicle, the ship, and he collected it.
Okay.
He sent some men down and got them and left with it.
Well, hope they did a bug search.
Probably doubtful.
Alright, thanks for the information.
Yeah, no problem. And he goes back to sleep.
Enjoy your night.
What are we gonna do, Chani?
Well, yeah. Wanna grab dinner at the, what, grilled chorus place or something? I know that guy's a contact for him.
Yeah? I'm down for his food. He has good food.
Alright. We can do a general check-in with him, see what he says, and then see if we have any
Jordan.
additional info.
Jordan loved that place.
Jordan ate a shit ton of food there. That is true.
He did.
It's okay, a
Alright.
soul fragment found it again.
That guy also doesn't know Jordan's dead.
Nope.
He will soon.
Anyways, heading back to the grilled churros.
Yeah.
I actually had to flip back for a name. Alright,
I get a checkup on my son.
heading back in. Heading out of the complex for shipping. Going for docking your ships. Getting back on, taking away there. You know, a little bit of time later. You come along and there before you is looking a bit busier than it was before. Maybe it looks like it's expanded a little bit. The grilled churros. Looks like it might have gotten a floor or two above it as well.
Where's
Heading
my
on
boy?
in. Oh.
Is my boy here?
Well, heading in behind the counters, that same lady still behind, a bit heavier set. She's behind the counter over there, dressed up, got the hair. Y'all remember her? I hope.
I don't.
Ouch.
I remember the Zabrak. Is he there?
I remember a man.
The Zabrak, I think, was at a different one.
Yeah, this
That's the one
was
down
owned-
below.
This one was owned by Sith Pureblood.
James's character was
that-
there last session.
Yep. Okay. Oh, the homely lady's sitting behind the desk again. You guys get just going up to her, asking her. She says, "Hi there. How may I help you?" Some days the accents come in different than they do before. I don't get why it changes.
Tabor for 2 if you please. So if you could tell,
We,
I forgot his name, that we're here.
Sim works. Sim.
What?
All right, I can do that. His name was Sim. Sim.
Okay.
I can do that, I guess. We'll have a waiter right along to you. She'll lead you to a table, sit down. And sure enough, couple days later, door
Couple
opens
days
out
later.
a big old.
Couple days.
Couple days later, yep,
Wow, this
couple
is a-
days. You're on a
this is
long
weird.
wait. He's gotten real busy.
Apparently.
Couple minutes
forever.
later, couple minutes later, he walks out pushes open the door, strolling out. There he is.
For
Got
every
a
day they
chef's
wait,
apron on.
the Billy Beetle
What?
murders more.
The Billy Beetle has to go in to get his upgrade. But, like I said, going in, a couple minutes later, he walks out. Just as heavy set as he was before, just as happy looking as he was before, stained apron. Walks over to you guys' table and, well, my, you guys have come on back. So what can I do you for tonight?
Food.
Well, any preference for the food? What would you be having?
If it's okay with
We
you,
can-
I'll take a chef's choice.
Chef's choice, I can do that.
Waffles.
Waffles. I can do waffles. Alright. Well, now I'm gonna assume you got something extra if you asked for me specifically again.
Boy.
Well,
Don't tell me he's dead. Don't you dare.
Tak is not here at the moment. Well, I told you guys last time he came in. He's gone pretty often doing his jobs. I don't know, you look up. He's either leaving later tonight or he's already gone and he's just doing errands right now. I'm not sure.
I never get to see my boy.
I can try and drag him down next time if you want. But he's pretty slippery.
He do be slippery.
Just checking up and getting friendly, because, I mean, if so, he's gonna say, give me a few minutes, I could probably get your food out and take my break if you want to talk about him any.
If you have time, that would probably be enjoyable.
I'm due a break. I'll get you guys' food ready and be back out.
Thank you.
He'll walk in, get food, probably about, let's say 30 minutes later, 30 minutes later, he's preparing 3 meals. He'll come back out with all of them, set them down, sit down with his. He has a very, very large plate of food.
What's he eating?
Yes.
He is eating, yes. There is a salad bowl about the size of, well, a salad bowl meant for like 3 or 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
And then the plate is equally proportioned out. You're pretty sure that's a dinner platter meant for like multiple people, but here he is.
He's a growing boy.
He's a fat boy.
No.
He a big boy.
He a fat boy.
Don't call him fat.
He's got a hell of a stomach.
Him's just hefty.
That too. So, what do you guys, what you guys needing?
We need your help.
Well, depending on what it is, I might be able to. You guys got him back safe and sound.
Tell him, Johnny.
Okay. Right. Do you remember whom it was that picked up the contract to acquire them? Reacquire them once they went missing?
Acquire, Taka, my boy?
Yeah. The thing that actually had us coming to this location in the first place.
The one who put out the, what is it, the job he was on first?
Specifically the one that led to us reacquiring him, not the one that he took from.
Oh, from Rock, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. I didn't remember if you were very well connected with them or if it was just a third party to you.
No. I asked him to send you guys along for a trade.
Okay, that helps things along a fair amount. Well, before we get to that, because that is kind of business. We've had a time.
Mm-hmm.
Seen some stuff popping up here and there. Heard a few things. Probably not all of it, though.
We actually...
Heard about those, crates the other day that were happening to you.
The
I
what?
assumed you were part of that, at least. Crates, big lizards.
Yeah.
Crate dragons.
Oh, that's what those were. Gotcha. Now I know.
Unpleasant.
There's probably still like a smudge somewhere on Johnny's armor from all the goop. Yes. And
Most likely, yes. Most likely.
and she'll just kind of worry at that for a moment. Well, obvious bad news, I guess we may as well say. Our little group of 5 that we had back then is no longer all in one piece. One of them went their separate ways, and the other 2 met their end, sadly.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. They all seem like decent folk. Put in a decent bit of help for me. I'm grateful to them for that whole time. Was it, well, how are you two doing then?
We had about a week to kind of process it. And
Don't
then
think about it.
that
don't- we
should
don't.
say more than I could ever say.
Well, I know there's a time and place for it all, and sometimes you don't get it, but don't keep pushing it down, or it'll become something nasty.
Yep. The
You
event,
don't want to be that kind of nasty.
I agree.
Nope, he's looking at Sasha for that one mostly.
There.
Hmm?
Sorry.
You don't know me, I might.
Do you know how disappointed Shiny would be?
Yeah. Never mind.
Oh.
You would disappoint Ghost Count.
Yeah. Yeah. Never mind.
Glad you all are okay and everything, since, you know, the dragons went rampaging.
Oh, I got me and the missus out of the way pretty quick.
Yeah, we were at point zero of that, or ground zero of that. We tried to get the word out as quickly as possible once we realized something was up.
You lot tend to get tied in with all the big events happening recently, don't you?
One way or another.
We seem to be unlucky like that, don't we?
A little bit. Hopefully you'll, allow our presence here for some while longer.
Oh, feel free. I'm not gonna run off you two. You have done a lot for me.
Well, the business portion, we would like to speak to Murag again. The individual responsible for the Crate Dragon Rampage the other day gave us some information that we may be able to talk with him and get something out of. I understand he may not be the happiest with us because the bounty that he sent us on is out of our grasp, it seems. Not for lack of trying. And she'll kind of have that look on her face like, God damn it.
We tried.
Yeah, that was a rough one, I guess.
Well,
Well, how about this? Before we try to get a hold of him, because, well, he and I didn't part on the best of terms, and I don't get a hold of him often. You've probably seen how paranoid he is about some stuff. If it's business of his, we could probably move this bit into the back into a private room, and I could probably see what I can do to help you first.
what kind of help are you offering?
You said you were looking to talk to him. Are you looking for
Primarily
information on stuff or help?
Primarily information.
Information, I can do a decent bit. If it was help, I could push you towards someone, but I was gonna gesture around. I've got pretty decent here. I don't want to.
Well, we
Risk
probably
that.
don't want to have...
We don't want you to risk it.
Well, we probably don't want to have too much conversation involving too many things here out front anyway.
Yeah, as I said, we can move to a back room and finish off our supper and talk there.
I'm okay with that.
Good choice on the food stuff here. Thank you for that.
Oh, I quite enjoy it. You look down. He has the same as you, but in higher
just
quality
more.
quantities. It's one of my favorites. Here, let me grab those. I can get you guys up there, and he'll pull that tray he had brought it all on and just load everything up and gesture for you guys to follow.
What do we owe you real quick?
What?
What do we owe you?
Don't worry about a meal here and there. You brought my kid back.
Alright. And if they go missing again,
You-
please try to tell us. We'll help again. Obviously.
I'll give you a heads up if something goes wrong. Thank you for the offer.
Hopefully not.
He better not
I
run
hope
away
not.
again.
He's doing a bit more above board jobs now.
Oh, good for him. Because last time he was working for the people that cost us.
About fucking time.
We had words on that. Had to replace a room, but it was okay.
Hmm.
And as he's walking by, he's gonna turn to the lady at the counter. He's just I'm gonna head on back with them if you got the front here. And she's just giving nods like, yeah, I can do that. There's matching rings on their fingers if you were curious.
Aw.
That's the missus you might be guessing.
Ow.
And heading to the back, he's gonna lead you through. Go up a set of stairs in the back.
One day they may make a
can tell this is
terrifying Sith
basically-
half-blood.
Maybe. But you guys can guess you're probably in his private part of the apartment near the above the building. But sets it down and he goes, we should be pretty good to talk here.
Okay. So straight to it then?
Well, might as well get it started and get it out of the way, and then we can finish off the night on better news, like dessert.
Right.
Well-
Well, the
well-
other day... Go on.
What kind of dessert?
We'll get there.
We'll save that for later, Sorsa. Otherwise, it won't be a surprise.
True.
Okay. The other day, before they unleashed big lizardy hell upon the place and the Imperials had to be called in, the person that was, I guess, she'll just kind of look kind of confusedly over at Sorsha, force projecting
Yes.
into the area. They weren't actually there. That's the greatest kick in the Nether's part of it. They tried to get us to play errand boy first by getting an agent of theirs, they said, from Hut Space. Even if that was a ploy to get us out of the way, there probably is some amount of truth to it, and I'm trying to look into that.
John,
So-
you pay attention a lot more than I do. I don't remember that.
I got you
Hut
back,
space.
Sorsha. Pat,
Hut
pat.
space. Anything I can narrow that down. That's a broad area. He said he's captured.
Yeah, supposedly.
Apparently.
All right. Anything I can look for distinguishing traits, features, because this is gonna sound bad, but captured people in hut space isn't exactly rare.
Well, knowing them, it's probably someone with the Force.
That narrows it down a lot more.
Actually, she'll get out her little recording of the thing and give a quick scan through whenever they were talking about it,
Okay.
in case there's a detail Eric's missed.
All right. And all you're looking for is a lead to follow on this one?
Basically, if there's any truth to it at all, the person might be an asset, if we can actually acquire them.
Tell you what, I can... Give me a day or two, I'll do some looking. Get you a message back to see what you got, get a lead maybe. Got a good few people on the planet who owe me something. And a captive force user in hut spaces. While not the most specific, that's not a common trait. Not common number of combos.
Do be careful. I wouldn't want the search for this to bring any danger to you or your establishment.
Oh, I'll be alright. I mean, after all, you think I got involved with your old benefactor working at a restaurant?
Probably not, but I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you to be careful.
I appreciate the gesture nonetheless, then. But in that news, how about I get us some dessert?
Sorcius is gonna stare at how big his arms are and just think he can take care of himself.
His arm is probably almost as thick as you.
Mayhaps, but
Yeah,
Johnny
he
is
can
mom.
take care of himself.
What? Mayhaps Chani is what?
Mayhaps, but Johnny is mom.
Fair. Are you still holed up at the Sentinel base?
Yeah, they've done pretty well by us, honestly. But
Alright.
given the nature of the things that they actually have access to, some of it's a little bit limited.
I think we also have a blood debt. Or something going on.
This is new
A
information to
blood
me.
debt? That came out way more country than I intended, but a blood debt?
Yeah, you know, just to keep us from going to jail or something.
I don't think so.
No?
You,
That's not
a
happening anymore?
Contract thing, it sounds like. Not a blood debt.
It's a blood debt.
Alright then.
There's blood on their hands. It's a blood debt.
Not for that.
No, there isn't.
Shh.
Allegedly. Well. Yeah, like I said, give me maybe 2 days. I'll get you something. Or at least check through my roster of stuff. If not, I'll try to get a call for Mr. Mirage for you.
Alright, do you want my contact thing?
Oh, I don't have one of those. I kept breaking them. I'll,
Okay.
yeah, you write it down. Mrs. has one, I think.
Alright. She'll do so.
Alright. How about I get us some dessert then? Bit cheerier topics.
Yes, please. Dessert. Yes.
Alright. He'll go out. He won't go back downstairs. He'll actually walk into, like, the kitchen behind him, basically. Start working on it. And a couple minutes later, it's not a fancy one, but he comes out with an ice cream with actual, like, small chunks of fruit in it. With, like, a nice toppings and dusted of maybe, like, powdered sugar. It's sweet, it's sugary, and probably tastes pretty good. Probably not something to have often, though. And, unless you guys have a lot else for him, he'll lead you back down and let you go for the night.
As usual, you outdid yourself. Thank you, sir.
Oh, I'm happy to help with that. You guys take care of yourselves, though. I don't want to read the news and find you two in it like that.
Plan on it, but we're trying to help people. And she'll kind of shrug.
It is
Yeah,
what it
it's
is.
risky business, I know. Just making sure you keep an eye out for yourself. And he'll give you guys a wave off, and there you go.
Okay, that was pleasant. Hey, so is she ready for something unpleasant?
Sure.
What say we go investigate the warehouse? Just give it a once-over. There's probably going to be some guards outside. We might be able to just ask them what they found inside. Say it's Sentinel business and then we'll be okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
But we might be able to find something. Then again, wait. Didn't Tenu run in with, like, some documents that he found somewhere?
I have no idea.
I think he may have. So that's probably all that a return visit there would really grant us. So we shouldn't need to do that, because he already did it. In that case,
Return visit where? What?
if we're waiting for him to get back on get back to us with some information. We have...
Well, I told the information last,
No, not
No,
yet.
he's talking about informant. This guy.
Oh,
If
okay.
there's anywhere you want to go, we can probably do that before heading back to base. I don't think it's, like, nighttime yet.
No, probably towards the evening, but not night.
Just take a partial day off, because I'm sure that whenever I head back, they're gonna want me to look into stuff and try to do crafty things and stuff.
You want to make some money like old times? Pew.
I don't quite know what you mean, like, what you mean by that.
Let's steal from rich guys, Johnny.
Do you know any of them that particularly need it to happen to them?
Can we go to where's the nearest gambling place?
There's probably just half a dozen easy within reach. They're not huge ones, but there's definitely places nearby.
Is there any like
snooty ones?
Yeah.
Snooty ones might be a bit of a harder travel there. They try to keep away from the main government hubs because a lot of shady shit happens in casinos.
Yeah. True. Would there be one that's more uppity that we could find and go to that's on Coruscant?
Probably nearby, yeah. It just wouldn't be near the level like some of the other ones you've seen. Definitely nothing near the level of the Solar Chariot.
Well, obviously.
You haven't been to
Alright,
Star-
I'll say you guys can find one. You can find it easy enough. It's on one of the upper floors. Find up. You guys dressing up, doing anything fun? Or are we just having a night of you guys out in...
Don't want to make
going at
Johnny
it?
have investigation.
No, because Sorsha knows gambling.
Yes.
I don't have anything particular. Johnny's just gonna follow Sorcha's
Oh.
lead. Let her be happy.
Okay. Just for a little bit of simple sake on this for a good night out, have you roll 3d20s between the two of you.
So is that 6 total, or...
3 total between the two of you.
You roll 2 and I'll roll 1 because you're better at this than me.
I feel like that's an inaccurate statement, but okay.
I don't. Oh. Can I change my roll?
That feels like it's unsporting.
No.
The thing is, for those, you have to do it before you roll.
Oh yeah. No, I have the one that I can change it after once.
What?
But that's if you had the force power active on you and you did.
God dang it. That's just bad. It's okay.
If you had told me before and you wanted to use one of those numbers, you could have.
I forgot.
Well, I got a 2 and a 4, so...
I got a 9.
So you guys, between the two, could probably lose about 4,000 total. Probably about 2,000 each, credits-wise.
It's not a lucky night.
Episode 28, breaking Chana and Chani and Sorsha out of jail.
Hip.
I'm gonna say you guys don't really get anything cover for anything from them, and trying to like maintain your cover, you guys lose about 2,000 credits each.
God damn it. I'm sorry, Johnny.
Well, that could have gone better. Let's just head back the base of defeat.
Let's just
No.
go home.
Okay. I'm sorry. I know we could make some money.
There's a slightly dejected Johnny and Sorsha walking back to the Sentinel's base.
Sorsha's the sore loser.
Oh, I'll wait till tomorrow.
As we guys head into this night. Oh, what?
Nothing. I was just gonna joke. There's like a little sad anime cloud over them.
If anyone sees
Okay.
Billy, there's blood on the horn.
My god.
You guys probably can.
That's a good question. What the fuck would blood on a horn look like to blindsight? Because it's all the same.
His horn is
You
dripping.
notice there's a liquid. That's about it.
Huh.
Must have
But
been cleaned
as we're
recently.
going into the night, I'm gonna call it a quick break because I need to use the bathroom.
Okie doke.
So, quick break for you, everybody, real quick.
Quick time, go.
Dude. I have need of so much money.
How much money you need?
All of your money?
Well, we just
Oh.
lit 4,000 of it on fire.
Yeah.
I could lend you some.
No, no. It's mostly a joke. I do have need of money, but I'm not gonna fucking try to fucking pawn money off the fucking rest of the party.
Saoirse literally doesn't use her money for anything. She bought a bed.
As long as you get paid back, I'll be
Some
fine.
shit.
You can go gamble harder.
I'm good.
Apparently that's not my specialty tonight.
But fucking
Did better
I
than
went
me.
from 32,000 to 9,000.
I'm surprised you have that much left with what you were buying.
I wasn't actually buying anything of really extreme quality. Like, there was only 2 items on the entire list that were of advanced quality, and that was it.
Advanced is the second highest.
3rd, 4th, actually. It's 3rd.
Prototypes less than advanced.
Yes. And then
Yeah,
there's-
legendary and artifact. Yeah.
Yeah. There were 2 items on there that were prototype. The rest were premium and standard. The standard cost the same as the fucking premium.
You know, shit happens.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with it. It's no big deal. It's like, holy shit.
Ironically,
Honestly,
some cases for making things like that would be cheaper to go buy them since they're mass-produced and can be done cheaper like that.
Honestly though, if you
I
ask
did
Saoirse,
want
we
their
wouldn't
lightsaber
mind
parts.
giving you money.
Yeah, my knees don't hurt anymore. Walking.
Saoirse literally does not care about money.
Neither does this guy. That's why I was literally about to spend it all on upgrading my combat capabilities. Because now, if you pick up my Shoto Sabers, either one of them, you're gonna get shocked.
Saoirse
I was
grew up
thinking it
in
was
a
like the thing
gambling
out of Blade.
place where money means nothing. You lose it, you win it. It's there and gone.
Yeah,
Or you
it-
rig the
it's-
system.
It's the same thing for, like, literally, there's a thing about T-Lock that is money's fucking pointless. I need to give you Shoto Sabers. I have 2 of them.
Saoirse
That
bought
now
a
have
bed.
electric
She's
locks.
happy.
Huh?
What?
What, Robert?
I said, do these ones have electric locks now?
No.
These ones
Wait.
don't, no. I have 2 that do, the 2 that I use for my spin to win like you did, and then I have 2 extra ones that I picked up from dead bodies.
Does it go like the extra mile like the ones from Judge Dredd do?
Does it go the what? What?
Extra mile like the ones on Judge Dredd? If you pick up a judge's weapon, it damn near kills you.
It can get that way, but right now it only does a D10. But whether you succeed or fail on the save, you drop the weapon.
Billy has a light foil on his body. There's also that. Shiny or Sorcerer probably wouldn't have used that for strength.
So is Sorsha just hard passing on lightsabers, period?
It seems like.
Well, that's why I'm asking Max. Because Max is Sorsha and Sorsha is Max. Max?
She might be waiting on Matt to get out of the bathroom to go to the bathroom.
How big is
so-
a saber compared to the size compared to Tennu?
Save like one of the dagger sabers? They're all taller
Not
than you.
Oh, he wouldn't have. He's never seen one until like now. As
You
he's
are
been on the
you are
fucking volcanic
literally
island.
a foot tall. No more than a foot and a half tall.
Yeah, I think I chose 1.5 feet. No, this is the max they can be is like 2 feet. Oh, hush.
Species.
I think I chose 1.5 feet anyway.
And Zelen. 1 to 2 feet tall, max 10 pounds.
He weighs nothing.
No! You're no bigger than my foot! Of course you don't weigh anything!
I've seen some small fat dogs, man. Just saying.
I have too, but they don't weigh that much, goddamn.
Oh no, they're like obesity fat. He's a thick boy.
Oh,
If
yeah, I got kicked.
Yeah, there you go. If Max is trying to talk, we can't hear her.
Oh, she's not on talking.
I see a little thing going off, but
Oh yeah, she's not talking right now. Why is there a UG? Why is that here?
I also asked her a question.
Oh yeah, she's not on her headset right now.
Damn it.
No.
I need more money. Because I have I have 2 more lenses to buy or make, I guess.
Here's the thing though, is
2 more
time.
cells. I know. I'm not worried about that aspect. I need the money first.
I mean, you
Yeah.
need you need the time to make it while we're doing things.
Well, the time can come from travel, because travel takes days to get to certain areas,
It's just he's got to be able to get the materials first.
which takes money, which I don't have much of anymore. But I have realized my double saber only has the hilt and crystal attachments. It does not have the lens attachments, the cell attachments,
Nope.
and I have a crystal attachment for one of my Shoto sabers. I have 2 extra Shoto sabers that I
So,
got from the dead guy.
Hey Nima,
Yeah.
how you like being a crafter?
It's alright.
Don't say
Except
that.
everyone comes to me.
Yeah,
And
everyone
when I
is
think
going
of
to come
something, it's
from you
always
from now
after
on.
I need to think of it.
Always, being a crafter, I'm going to say this to you right ahead of time. Think of what you want to craft at least the day before, if not a week or so in advance.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be modifying the harpoon gun until 5:30.
Well, now that everybody knows you're a crafter and knows they can come to you, expect it.
I just want to think of a whole bunch of modifications for everybody's weapons. Then the moment they come to me, I already have a modification to throw out there.
Or you could just
A lot of
modify
times-
it and not wait for them to come to you.
Also, a lot of the time, people don't want you to modify it in a specific way. They
Yeah.
want you to modify it in a way they want to modify it. So it's more oftentimes than not just a roll on your part, which is easy.
Which is really easy. Yeah.
Just need money and resources.
Eric, I'm sorry if I'm doing this to you.
What?
This.
What's this?
Crafting.
I'm not crafting.
No,
you
I'm
pawned
sorry
it
if
off
I'm
on
doing
someone
that to you. So,
He's talking
Oh.
about his character in your game.
Oh, man.
Eric.
I don't think I'm going to be this bad.
No, you don't. There's not as many enhanced items as in D&D 5e as there is in this.
I don't use
people-
the
if
book
people-
anyway.
How much alcohol can I have at the base?
As
What?
Tinu,
Yes.
technically you're free to even come as you go right now. So you're allowed to go out, get shit-faced, and come back. Or just not come
Oh,
back
no, I'm
for a
saying-
day or two.
I'm saying, like, how much can I have, like, do we have, like, rooms here, or...
Yeah, you get like a dorm room probably.
I sleep off base.
There's a light show if someone wants a
Oh.
Billy's mod or light.
During
board.
Are you just going back to Sims? Are you just going back to the grilled churros Sims place every time?
Probably.
He feeds you well.
Yeah. Also,
Wait, when are we leaving?
I don't know.
Nobody knows yet.
Also, during
Alright.
that week, I would like to ask Sato or Marav or somebody to inform me, giving out the proper stuff I need to give them out so they can inform me, when Favome gets back.
Okay.
Because she's
I'll
the
just go ahead and
Mirror
have that
Luca.
like an off-screen thing. Yeah,
Okay.
she's the Mirror Luca. I'll just have that as like an off-screen thing, basically. Because it's a simple
Basically,
request.
if I'm on planet, I want them to inform me that she is there.
Okay.
I also need to find out if there is any kind of material that Force Sense can't see through.
Yes.
I need to find out what material that would be.
But it is exceedingly rare.
Well, in Star Wars, as far as I know, there isn't any kind of material save other Force materials that resist the Force in any way that I know of.
The only two I was reading of that I'm aware of is other Force-made objects and shit made with that lizard skin.
Yeah, but
Use
you can
on
only get the
wrong
lizard.
stuff.
You can only get the lizard skin from Malachor 5, which is a hellhole death trap.
Sure. Have you
How
ever
much
heard
is
of
a ball of Rava?
A ball of what?
Rava?
Raba?
Rob, what the fuck?
I'm looking at the alcoholic beverages.
Oh,
Oh shit.
you just chimed in on a conversation for bowl of Rava, and I'm like, what the
You are,
fuck?
you are at max 10 pounds. You get to have one shot and you're near death from your kidneys.
Well, in technicality, his con score still comes into effect.
It does, but it still has an effect on him with size.
no, there's-
Oh, how do you spell that?
There's
RAAVA is the most expensive drink.
R-A-V-A. I'm not. Is it under
RAA.
consumables?
It's 2A.
RAA.
Oh, R-A-A. Sorry. R-A-A-V-A?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting that tonight. Rava aged. Oh, god damn. Oh, that's a pricey alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless it's
are
like
you wanting a
grog.
bottle?
Yes. He's sincere the night takes him.
A bottle of that is probably like 9,000 credits, man.
Fuck it.
That,
Probably
oh my
went to-
god.
Probably went to a few places and just got a look of, you want what? No, we don't have that.
Yeah, that's like 9,000 credits, and that's for a use, just so you know.
Oh, he wasn't taking it to the face anyway.
Ah, yes, why savor that most expensive drink?
Jesus Christ, man. Okay. It's not even like a full bottle like that. It's like a smaller than your normal beer bottle, even, probably.
I'm just seeing the price of a shot. I don't know how much.
You basically are gonna. Oh my god. I'll let you buy it, but holy shit, man.
You might find them somewhere else in the morning.
Are you chugging that now?
Did I buy it?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're still on
We'll
break.
deal
Hold
with
on.
that in a minute, then.
We'll deal with devs on screen.
That's what I say. We'll deal with that in a minute, is what I was gonna say.
Fucking Christ.
Okay.
Breaks exist because I'm too lazy and don't know how to edit.
Okay.
How
So,
difficult is it to teach someone how to use a lightsaber?
It's just time consuming. It also depends on the person. Like, I think Chani's half proficient in some of them.
I managed it for things that I
4,000.
use.
Are you full proficient or half proficient?
Now full in things that I use, but like other
What
stuff
do you
still no.
use?
Roguey type stuff.
Okay.
So Shoto sabers and stuff?
Eh.
Okay.
Well, I'm back. Is everybody back?
I think the only one not back is Max, because I still can't hear her.
No, I'm back.
Oh, there you are.
She's just quiet.
I asked you a question earlier when you were off mic. Do you use any type of lightsaber besides the little dagger thing you have?
No.
Okay. Then I guess I gotta give this other Shadow Saber out to somebody else, or just keep it.
You can always sell it.
You know, I
Yeah, you
have
can
it
sell it.
thus far.
Hey, you can always sell it to the Sentinels who buy sabers for crystals and the like.
That's an idea. Do you have a Shadow Saber, Johnny?
No,
Do you want
Anyways,
maybe.
one? You can have one.
Wait. Does anybody else want to drink this before
No.
before we get to it?
you're on your own. By the way,
No.
no, you're on your own when you buy this.
Okay.
Jeez. I'm gonna say your explosive crafting's been done.
Are we good to go back to game now?
Does
I'm
Billy
good to
have
go back to
hands on the
game.
robot now?
We're good.
Alright. Gonna put back on the commerce shit. Remove my own brakes.
Billy's upgrade's been completed.
I think that was 2 happened today.
Yeah, pretty close. It'll be another day or two for your main body. Your horn is updated to a blaster. We'll give you that shit in a little bit.
Back to murdering people in the streets.
Jesus.
You're probably gonna
You're
run
gonna
into me.
get pulled in and just basically restrained. You still do have due process law in your brain.
They're breaking the law. Kill them.
It's criminal.
Extreme misunderstanding on purpose. I understand.
Alright, but can I gore someone and then just laser into their chest?
Maybe as a finisher move, otherwise you might break your laser. But that's for later.
Okay.
Let me know if he sees me.
We're good to go back, Eric.
I already did.
Oh
That'll-
shit!
that'll-
You didn't say you pulled it off, so I didn't know.
I did. I said it
That'll-
as I was doing it.
Yeah,
Oh.
That'll be how Tenno shows back up. He's just on Billy's back, coming into the base at like 3 in the morning or some shit.
Drunk off his ass.
Okay,
Anyway,
so for sake of brevity here, Tindu's not at the base tonight when they're coming back. Tindu's out looking for alcohol, which he finds and buys for the amount I gave you. Are you drinking it?
Yes.
Okay.
are you waiting till you get back is a better question.
Make 2 con saves at disadvantage.
Holy shit.
Sir, you don't realize what he just
No, I
down
do.
inhaled.
I do. I do.
And he is that big.
I know.
I'll put back on the fun
Okay,
stuff.
I got an 8 and a 17.
You are hammered as fuck. You grab that, you're still in the store, you go and you don't remember anything now.
Does the barkeep look at me funny when I do this?
You don't know anymore.
You get a funny look as you start to, but that's all you know. You don't know. It's just black. Okay, now I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw and then a d20 that's just for fun.
Wisdom. 9
Do
wisdom.
you make it back home? Do you still have your pants?
Okay, that is a 9 for the wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Uh,
What's the
3
other
for
part?
the d20.
Okay. All right. All
Wait,
right.
on your,
This is
on your
fine.
flat. Hold on your flat roll, you got a dirty 20.
No,
Oh,
it was
you got
a
3.
and a 9. It was a 9 for
A
the
9
wisdom
on
and
the
a
wisdom
3 for the
save.
d20.
On the, okay.
Okay. Interesting question. How much money do you have?
Not anymore.
It was 24,000 left.
Okay. Okay.
I bought more, didn't I?
You bet have.
What?
You might have. So,
Play out this nonsense.
we're gonna skip to the morning after for the sake of how this works, because he does not know what happened.
Alright.
No one knows what happened.
How much money do I have left?
Nothing.
You have 2,200 credits left. You went back and bought more.
A lot more.
And
That
then you
one
went
thing
to
he
a
bought
bar.
was 9,000, so.
He bought one more of those, just for fun, and then he went out partying.
I bought another bottle?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You tried to-
9,000 more.
Yeah, the guy tried to stop, but there's other shit you did.
So
Yeah,
he went from
2,200
tw-
left.
Yeah, he went from 24 to 22.
No. I thought he had less than that. Sorry. You went from 24 to 8,000.
Oh shit!
I thought he had less than 24. I heard 14 for some reason.
Oh shit!
She bought a second bottle, just so you know, because this is just for fun.
I thought you were going to
But
say
we'll leave it there.
2,200.
I thought he had 14,000 left. I didn't hear 24. I heard 14. So he was going to have 22. But at 24, different. Tinu, you wake up in a cell. And all your shit's gone.
Oh no!
And you are cuddling up in the cell, mostly naked. Oh, hold on, I need a second to breathe. Oh.
That's a feel to be a DM, man.
Hut.
Let me
do you
make
mean?
sure I have their name right. An
Well, that-
entity that is tall and humanoid and has like large lens-like eyes and like tentacles coming off the back of his head. His head, by the way.
He's just.
And is
cuddling
also
one
mostly naked, and what has on is skimpy as shit.
I love it.
And you have no idea where you are. Besides, you're in a cell with this man. What's your passive again?
Let me look at it real quick. Passive is 14.
Okay.
Hangover.
It fucking sucks, man. Your head is ripping itself in half. Reason you're wearing a bra. And it's not one made for your size, it's something made for the size of maybe the fucker in front of you.
Max is dying. I can hear it.
That's not me.
That's not Max.
Oh, it's not. I heard someone else.
It's me. Hello.
Hey,
Can I
There's
fit
some-
through the bars?
No. It's mesh.
Oh.
Oh, so it's not just like the normal thing, which is just a fucking force barrier, or just a force field barrier.
No. It's a mesh one.
They just put him in a dog cage.
Get in there, you little shit.
You're not sure this person's breathing right. What are you gonna do now?
Try to wake him up.
No.
Just slap him on
I'm
the face.
tired. Smack.
Can I pick him up?
It sets up and you fall off of him.
So, you remember anything?
Look down at his dress. Look down at like the dressy bits on his lower bits, the skin bits. Look over at you and. Oh, not again.
So,
No.
where are we?
Oh, my head. Oh, God, what did I dream? We're in a cell. Oh, God. He's going back down.
Do I see any guards or anywhere?
Not right now.
I let out a shriek.
He curls up more.
Just reeing into the
He
darkness.
curls up more. And you just watch S coming around the corner. You just. Here's a guard.
Gonna wave him down.
Both in guard walking around the corner. Fuzzy hair. Well. Look who's awake! And he goes and pitching. It spikes. The head hurts. The headache increases with that. You had a great night, didn't ya?
I don't know.
I can believe that.
So I
Do you know you don't remember a thing, do ya?
nope. He's just sitting down swinging his feet.
Well, after you did whatever you were doing last night, following it back, getting your purchases, you decided to go drunkenly stumbling through the streets, to another bar, to a casino, win some money, lose some money, start a fight over somebody cheating at cards, stealing as you mugged him after beating the shit out of him,
Eh.
assaulting police officers as they tried to detain you,
Where did I lose my clothes?
I don't know, somewhere between assaulting my officers and finding you with this gentleman in an alleyway.
Were
It
any
disappeared.
explosives used?
Huh?
But were any explosives used?
I think we're getting to that.
Eric's not wrong. And afterwards, we put you in the drunk tank and I let you sleep it off and get you in the morning. At which point, you blew that up, breaking the generator. So we then stripped you of all your devices and threw you in here with your associate, who you were both too busy sucking face to depart. Otherwise, we didn't think it was worth the effort.
This is the music.
So can I go now?
No,
Shit.
you're here for 5 more hours. You've already paid your fines in bail.
Shit, how much was that?
That's a great music choice.
I'm curious.
Well, between the assaulting, prostitution as it seems to be going on here, we don't know for sure.
Can I offer you a
Destruction
drink?
to the police station. You ended up paying a total of 80,000, but thankfully you seem to have some winnings from your casino bit before the cheating.
I didn't cheat.
The cheating accusations. No, this happened after you guys got back. He went on a late night spree.
I guess you win big, you lose big, huh?
80
But you got 5 more hours.
fucking thousand.
Think of the shit he probably did though, because damages.
I don't give a fuck. I could have used that money.
Maybe
So-
you should go out drinking with him.
Shut up.
Next time.
He didn't know I was drinking.
I'll leave
He
you
wants
and
to be the
your
only one sexual within
friend
the cell.
to have fun. Oh, and in case you need some music to set the mood, he'll pull some out and set it and just crank the volume up and walk away.
I don't have that
He
music
can climb
prepared.
pretty good, right?
There is now blaring music in your cell with your headache.
How well can you climb?
Huh?
How well can he climb?
Half your
You know,
movement.
normally decently well, but right now you are hungover as shit.
He's an attempt to climb the wall.
Make an acrobatics disadvantage right now. By the way, you have 1 level of addiction.
Uh-oh.
What does that do?
Nothing good.
Nope. Nope. Not at all. Jeez. What's your check?
Do I have the bonus to it still? Oh, or is it like a flat beat?
It's
No,
a-
you can add your athletics check bonus.
24.
You can climb it. I mean, you're at the top of the mesh wall. I don't know what you're gonna do.
I'll see if I
Scream
can
into
climb
the
onto the
darkness
ceiling.
again.
The ceiling's pretty smooth.
Ah,
It's a ceiling.
I can climb on the wall and just screech.
You have a. I want to keep you remind you. You have a headache that is ripping your head in half.
And 5 hours.
Music isn't helping.
of music.
It doesn't do anything.
Just
Wait,
5
am I getting my
hours
stuff
of
back after
headbanging
this?
Ganondorf music.
Huh?
I gotta get my stuff back after this.
Maybe, you don't know. You don't even know if they had all your stuff. You went drunk.
Oh no.
So,
about that news
everybody
outline?
else this morning.
Shit, I didn't
How's
even make
everybody
a call.
else this
Fuck.
morning?
A nice breakfast, maybe a coffee here and there. A nice chat with the Sith pureblood that I don't know his name at the moment.
Sim.
Sim.
He chats with you pretty pleasantly.
I forgot to ask for my phone call.
Would you like to ask for your phone call?
If it's possible, yes.
Hollering for a minute, he comes back. What?
I need a phone call.
You already used it.
Fuck did I call?
You called the senator to say fuck him and his pussy ass bitch.
Worth it.
And then you slammed the phone, breaking the phone.
I need to.
That's a power move. You get 1 call in jail. I want to speak to the senator. Use the bitch. Hangs up.
Did you at least come visit?
No. That's why you're still here. I was told to extend your sentence.
This seems face to face after this.
No, power move on the senator's part would have been to show up, extend the sentence, call him a bitch, and leave.
Senator's got shit to do. He can't waste time on everybody who calls him a bitch.
Who's the bitch now?
I'm gonna shit in his desk later. It's okay.
So, what's everybody else doing this morning? Somebody else is enjoying a nice coffee and breakfast and stuff.
I'm finding Johnny.
Okay. Johnny and Sorst is in there, in the Sentinel base.
I'll wait for them to say what they were doing.
Probably getting up, having something, looking at like the news to see that our friend is probably gone. That may have made it on there.
Oh, it made it on the news all right. If you read the news this morning, it doesn't have a name.
Johnny, I require cleaning.
Sorry, what?
I require cleaning and some potential maintenance.
I didn't run into Billy at all, did I?
Yeah, okay,
Nope.
fair.
Not that you know of.
You're kind of... Gotcha. Well,
My arms don't quite reach my back here, so I do it myself, but...
whenever... Because I think Packet might have mentioned in passing that he's gonna... Yeah, I don't remember if I was there or not.
Nope.
You're probably gonna have Packet work at you. We'll have him put in a cleaning system.
Okay, but what about now?
Well, for now, it's gonna have to be probably one of us with a cleaning cloth.
Oil baths are a thing.
Coming in really muted on my end, Robert.
What?
You were coming in muted, like muffled.
That's odd. How about now?
Better.
I just want a quick clean of the coat here to get the blood off.
Yeah. Give me
This reminds me of Billy for some
just a
reason right
minute
now.
to find a cloth that I don't care too much about. Scrub.
So it's just
So-
gonna grab a bucket of oil and then she's just gonna like pour it on him.
Okay, that's on the floor now.
So for the rest of the day, just so you know, rest of the day, Tinu, you have disadvantage. No, you don't. You have a minus D10 to anything dexterity based.
Look. Good thing I still have my strength.
Anything dexterity based, which includes initiative and stealth and all that too.
Time to drink more.
They took your drink. You don't have it yet.
I can buy more.
Oh, wait. Roll a second wisdom save for me, by the way.
Oh fuck.
I forgot to ask, because you broke a second one. with your poor choices.
2 addiction levels.
No, that's the
15.
concept.
How much?
15.
You have 2 addiction levels.
Oh no.
Oh shit, you're right.
But does he still have his
2
second
addiction
bottle?
levels.
We'll
Don't
never
get
know.
drunk all
He
everything.
doesn't have anything to sell. They didn't let him have his alcohol. That'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So now he's a drunken gunner.
if nobody else has anything, about noon, a little after noon, probably actually closer to 2 because 5 hours. You're let out, and your equipment's given back.
Just not my clothes, right?
They don't know where your clothes are. You have on the clothes, all the clothes you had when they found you.
Just a bra.
No, you have your underwear.
And someone else's
Yes, he's-
underwear.
And somebody else's underwear. You have a bra
He
too
just-
if you want to make a weird kilt.
Nope, he's just gonna walk around his underwear.
So they give you your rifle, 1 smoke grenade, 1 explosive, and most of your other stuff. And you get your update on your new credit balance in your account.
What does not
Not as
return
bad
to
as I
him?
thought it was gonna be.
But
What does not return to him?
Oh, so I used
anything
two.
I haven't
two-
listed.
So I used 2 explosives.
Also,
Yep.
what about, let's say, his hammer?
Yeah, that's what
His
I
hammer
was.
his hammer was left at the base, remember?
Wow, thank God.
Oh yeah,
His hammer was
new
left at the
workman.
base for Nima to work on.
There we go, saving
Shit,
grace.
I don't have my armor no more.
You didn't use
Yeah.
any sniper ammo, thankfully.
Ooh, my AC went down.
No, yeah, I forgot. Your armor, your armor,
I think it gave
man.
me. I think it gave me what, 13?
This is what happens when you get that fucked up on something that good. With a
Expect-
3! A 3!
Especially when you don't wait till you get fucking home to do it.
You just drunk it in the store.
Hello, barkeep. This isn't a bar. This is a store. Shut up.
How much does it cost for the food and the fucking spending the night at his house and whatnot?
Hmm,
I don't know my goggles either. Fuck.
we'll just tally it up at the end of the week. By the end of your time staying there for right now.
Okay.
Sato,
My
Neva.
goggles, no.
Your what?
My goggles.
Your goggles will be there.
Oh,
I
assume
can't
the
remember
people
all the
doing-
specifics, so I'm listing the big stuff that's missing. It's there.
So are the people that are doing working things in the working people place?
Probably, yeah.
If it's
Sato,
2 o'clock,
I mean,
would be
Packet's made really good progress, but Packet doesn't have to sleep to fix.
Sato, Nima, Packet. I have had an idea for this form and would like to put in the request.
Well, Nima's not in there because he's in a different workshop area. Sato has his private, but Sato's just going to point you towards Packet.
That's the robot.
At which point, the little spider will crawl up on the table and stand there and do the rub the hands in waiting.
Okay, he'll point over at the rotary cannon. So, could this form be made bigger to contain such as a battery and some short barrel configuration or something like that?
Packet's going to do the thing of this, show an image of what you are now, what you want, and then how they go into they'll both trace up towards into a body where the one you are now will fit, but the one you want with what you want won't fit into your big main body.
I see. So I cannot be a rotary cannon with legs until I return to my main body.
It's gonna shake its head. Packet's gonna shake his head.
Very well. Thank you for the visual explanation.
Thumbs up image. Man, mine are holograms. Really fun.
It is.
One of my robot sons isn't an idiot.
Billy Billy's gonna go. Billy's gonna go over with his hand, feet, and just pick up one of the revolvers. And still use this.
Now here's the important. You pick it up with your two front ones. So trying to like clamp between it. It's not working great.
You know, this was part of the point of developing hands.
You don't have any manipulators, you only have graspers.
That's when it just points. The image pops up again. A horn that levels and opens into barrel.
Yes. Well, these will be useful for smaller things, at least.
Everyone loves
Alright,
more
we'll
than
make-
but it's okay.
Everybody, who's gonna be around the Sentinel base around 3 o'clock in the base,
Probably after
and
my
not
breakfast.
buried in a workshop?
Probably after my breakfast, I would have went to the Sentinel base.
I need to stay on station because I'm waiting for a callback from the informer man, but she'll probably be helping out in the workshop, especially since she tasked Nemo with looking into things. She's not just gonna abandon him to it.
Sorsha, since you're the only one who sounds like she's wandering.
How long did you say for the body?
Sosa doesn't want to be there.
She
About a week.
Disappears.
No, I meant how much less, or how much left for the body to be done.
3 days for the
Back out
crafting
to-
stuff.
Back
Day
out to
for
go and
you.
bring minor people.
Hold on, I'm doing math in my head.
Oh, okay.
You probably they're waiting 2 days now, so today you probably have about 3 days left.
Back out to crime.
Crime's
Stop
taking a major
crime,
downfall.
right?
Sure.
You
Eventually,
said-
the cops are going to get you. Roll a d20.
Eventually, the cops are gonna get you. Gonna show up with just a bunch of stormtroopers with a
13.
cage, like, and they look beat the fuck up. We got it. Take it back. Do not let it back out.
What'd you roll?
13.
Let me roll the stormtrooper's luck.
They've
Or
just got like they got like a rubber band, like lobster tie type deal on the beetle horn, so it can't open up.
Okay. Okay. Later that evening, after Chinu returns, Sorsha, you're coming out of the cafeteria. You're the only one who gets to see Tinu's walk of shame.
Oh no, it's not a walk of shame.
It doesn't matter what you feel; it's still called the walk of shame.
Ah,
So she's
damn it.
gonna recognize that walk,
Oh.
and she's just gonna like shake her head.
It's like, understood. Jesus, 2 levels.
Just get the shakes.
Yeah. Later that night, most of you will hear the racket of ping, pang, ting, pang, tang, tang, pang, pang of something hitting metal repeatedly heavy. And then walks 4 guards carrying a box at a distance with dents coming out and depositing it in Sato's lap. Billy, you put up a hell of a fight, but eventually they got you because they got a 14.
Is there like a lobster claw tie down preventing the laser?
Well, the laser isn't installed.
The
yet.
laser hasn't been installed yet.
Oh.
The
Angrily
laser's after they
forming
fix the
cage.
main body. Just to the couple of you there and aware, probably most of you at this point with the noise that was made coming in, if you're anyways curious. These troopers are beat to fuck. Their armor is shut and busted. A couple of the guns are busted. A couple of them are wounded in a number of ways. One of them like has an arm in a sling. His arm might be broken.
I was trying to get the people behind them, and they kept moving in front of me.
Comes from the box.
They saved the
Love you,
criminal.
Billy.
They saved the criminals.
That's not good, Billy. You shouldn't let him do that.
I don't know where I am.
Well, I
You're
was
here.
trying, but
You said you were sticking around. You're probably here in the lab.
They outnumbered me and protected the criminals.
The man jaywalked, said one of the guards.
My God.
That was it.
Billy, do I need to put a babysitter program in you?
Sorry, I couldn't help you, Billy. Do any of the guards
didn't want me-
recognize me?
You know what I've been doing.
No.
If you didn't want me to do
Can
it,
Sorcha
could've
just
caught
go
me.
up to them and just take the box from them?
I don't think you can lift this box.
How heavy is Billy's frame now? Is the
Billy's
smaller
current
one?
frame?
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably like a good 150 to 180 pounds with materials being like that
Absolutely
that
not. I
size. That's a
cannot lift
heavy ass
that box.
chunk.
I cannot
about
lift that
10 new?
box.
No, not 100. Probably I'd say around 100 pounds actually. Yeah, because your size. I'd say 100 pounds,
Can
which is
Tenu
still
pick it
pretty
up?
fucking hefty. Continue.
Yep.
I mean, they're holding it. They just set
Bonk.
it down now. They're standing around it still.
I think Tenu has
They
a
haven't let
high
Billy out.
strength, if I remember.
They haven't let Billy out.
I'm saying can Tenu grab the box?
The guards are still all circled it.
Are you looking for a round of applause for capturing a robot?
No. We're handing it off and waiting for him to sign off on it.
Johnny, it's your robot.
I'm sorry?
You are the one who has reprogrammed me in this form. Therefore, it is your responsibility.
Right. So I guess I am gonna have to talk with Packet. Duly noted.
Responsibility.
Is everyone okay for the most part, aside from... Well, she'll kind of gesture.
They're being taken care of. They're okay now, but
The one with the
We'll be
broken
fine.
arm.
we'll be fine. We'll stop by the med bay on the way in. Yeah.
The one with the broken arm.
Yeah.
I do believe force healing. It is now no longer a broken arm.
So as you're just sitting there going, it'll be alright. The guy goes, yeah, I'm... Ah! Well, that's better. What the? They're moving it.
A little recompense.
Okay. Can someone...
Wait, how heavy is the box?
Heavy.
Can I
Keeping
just
you
fly?
inside despite your rampage.
I was gonna say, can I just fly up? And does it move up any?
I'm gonna say, due to the box size, you don't really have room to fly.
There's
Jump.
also such a thing as restraining bolts.
We just start to hear the box begin to buzz.
You hear a putang as it comes off the ground and then back onto the ground.
Alright, okay, that's enough. Will multiple someones help me carry this to where we're working on things? Thank you all for bringing them back in.
Do I have enough? I will expend force points if necessary. Do I have enough force aptitude with my charisma and wisdom mods to pick it up with the force?
Do you have any of the force powers that let you manipulate that a bit better?
Yeah.
Which ones?
I have force throw and the force push pull and all that kind of stuff.
Hi there, Don.
You probably need one of the better ones to properly lift it. Force throw would let you chuck it at the wall, but
Nah, I don't want to do that.
Just eat a minute.
Okay.
probably
Ping.
yeah,
Ping.
bouncing.
Multiple someone's help me. I need to get this
Are
to
you
Packet.
are you signing it off real quick?
If I'm
Can you pick
allowed
up the
to in an official capacity.
They have a data pad out. Technically, they're under your command and part of the Sentinels, so
I also don't think they give a fuck. I think they just want you to sign the fucking thing so they can leave.
Oh, yep, sure.
Ping! Ping!
Sure.
your insight says you're probably right.
Okay.
Ping!
I want to shake the guy's hand that's in a sling.
He's already gone.
Oh.
As soon as Chani started signing, all of them took off except for one. And as soon as she's done, he's out quickly afterwards.
Also, the
Ping.
broken
Have
arm
I
is no
climb up
longer
on his
broken.
shoulder?
Huh?
So we get mad if I climb up on his shoulder.
He's gone.
Oh. I think there was
That's
one
what I
left.
said. Yeah, but he's gone almost immediately after Chani's done signing.
Gotcha.
Come
and
on.
I would pick your little
We leave
10-pound
anyway.
ass up and throw you against the wall.
Help me get this thing to
Sound.
packet.
Are you guys letting him out?
No.
No,
Yes.
Ping,
No.
ping,
no, you're not.
ping. Every time I'm
I'll
saying
help
ping,
Johnny
that's
pick it up.
implied I'm attacking it.
That's
I
fine.
know.
I'm helping Johnny lift it up.
What are you doing with it, guys?
Get it to packet.
Packet's in the room.
Yep.
Mm.
Hey, packet.
You get a question mark pop up in the air.
I know you've got little variants of yourself in a bunch of different places. Can you manufacture a little, I don't want to say helper program, but a little Overwatch variant of yourself and put it in this thing?
Just gonna look down at the ping, ping box and up at you. Back at it and up at you.
It needs a babysitter.
Just scooting
It
across the table
shrugs.
slowly.
You get like a hesitant shrug from the spider. From the spider.
Question.
Mm.
What?
Sorry, I didn't know you had to hear me. This program. Could I create a program like this with cybertech tools?
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know the extent of Packet's programming.
Yeah.
Or is
Okay.
that a mechanic for the DM?
DM mechanic.
Making a babysitter programming for something as advanced as Billy would be hard as shit, especially since it's not your speciality.
Also, isn't cyber tech the cybernetics for
No,
human?
Yeah, no, you need
cybernetics is
Astrotech.
biotechs.
You need Astrotech to mess with the droids.
Just wanna make sure.
Just a little program to kind of hook them into the general and information hub that we kind of sort of have access to. So that way, whenever they are taking it a bit too far, we can maybe do something.
Yeah.
Okay, it just gives you like the okay and starts working and scuttling over because it's just babysitter program. It's just manufactures and shelves a chunk of itself off.
Just
Billy,
a
you
little
see like
voice
a
in his
light
head.
start to burn at the top, and then it makes a small circle, and then it falls to the ground. And a
Ping.
small spider pops in. And a small spider pops in, I guess, and starts to crawl inside. A very
Hello.
familiar spider. Little like hand wave appears above it, and then it shoves something into your data port. I need you to make an intelligence check.
Not very high.
No, don't take my mind
5.
over, scary AI. I don't think you have a choice.
Huh? 5?
5.
You are having a new program synthesizing in. It's not. How to put it? It's an overkill restrictor, basically. It's like saying, alright, that man jaywalked. He is not to be beat to death. It's just toning your violence down to more normal levels of society.
In fairness, it's probably using packet morality guides, which we've already proven
Yeah.
can be a little bit stretched and learned.
Yep.
He is old. The jaywalker is only to be prevented from walking from now on.
It's basically if this guy's jaywalking, jump in front of him, harass him back onto the street, but don't hurt him because he jaywalked. That's it.
Just gore the kneecaps out.
No,
have lost
don't
your
get
walk-
hurt. Wasn't it?
You, you have lost your walking privileges, civilian.
Jesus. It's basically a moderation program to tone down the violence. From what you can tell as your things start to adjust. Jesus. I wasn't expecting
funnel.
Murder Beetle.
The funnel for my rage has now been narrowed. The funnel for my rage has now been narrowed. Pardon.
Oh fuck. Okay, Impact is gonna crawl out and just he's done. Gives you like a thumbs up in the air on the
Job done, buddy?
hologram.
Job done, buddy?
Like I said, thumbs up in the air on the like holographic thumbs up in the air.
Now, logically, it wouldn't do anything that you wouldn't do, so if it does something really depraved, I'm gonna have to start asking you some questions.
If a spider could whistle as he innocently walked away, it would.
I've got his number.
It's said to the end. He wrote the small little AI that nobody else knows is an AI. I feel I need to reiterate. At least not to the level he exists. Actually, invented an entire branch of a space station just to get rid of people.
To save others. Sips drink.
So I'm out
Billy,
of
your
the cage
thing.
yet.
I don't. They didn't open it yet.
Oh no, I'm back. Packets out of here. I'm back to beating the cage.
Are we opening it now?
Stop hitting the
That's
cage.
fair. That's an order. Yeah.
What?
Stop
Johnny
hitting the
ordered
cage.
you to stop hitting the cage.
He's
But
just
I asked-
buzzing angrily now.
I asked Johnny, are we opening it now?
I think he should stay in there for a little bit.
Are we timeouting a robot?
Yeah.
Do
Just
we
gotta
think that'll
learn
do
one way or
anything?
another.
It won't do anything, but okay, Sorsha, I guess. Fine.
I go with
Well-
the shutdown procedures.
Time to sleep.
Okay.
Well, since I have you here, Johnny, do you want one of these? And I pull out one of the two Shadow Sabers.
Offering me
Not
a
my Shadow Sabers. The unmodified Shadow Sabers.
offering me a
Okay.
lightsaber.
Yeah, if you can use it. If not, I can teach you. It's good to have.
Just a normal lightsaber.
It should be normal. I picked it up off of one of those captains. Picked two of them up, actually.
How long does Sorsha have until
Neither of
she has
those
to go
were-
pick up her thing?
That was at the
Couple
end of the
days
week.
still.
How many days has it been?
4.
4.
This is the 4th.
Neither of those were really
This is
my battle one. You keep it.
No, I'm giving it to you. I'm about to sell the other one.
I have one that was given, and she'll light up her own dagger.
Well, that's a dagger. This is better.
That noise said it all. I'm fine with that. Unless you want me to rip it for parts, which is about all I would do with it.
You can do what you wish with it. It's nice to have as a general rule of thumb.
Alright,
That
then
dagger
I'll
won't
rip it for
stab-
parts.
Well, the dagger won't stab through a durasteel door. That will.
Might.
The dagger won't. Trust me.
Johnny don't
You
need
tried
it.
hard enough, it could.
Do you know how to
Thought
use a
this currently-
lightsaber?
No. I understand. They burn through everything.
No.
Sato has a crowbar in the middle of Billy's body. He's putting his whole weight on it in the background, by the way.
You need help, Sato.
It's so good! I'm good! And then you're ping, and he just eats shit on the ground as a piece comes flying out and
Handcuff
bouncing around.
Get down.
Dex save from everybody.
Speaking of Durasteel,
Shit. 13.
Shotty, you go, what? Ping, and it hits you in the forehead.
Ah. Ow.
9.
Bounces off Shawnee and nails you in the shoulder and twirls you in spot.
I wasted a natural 20 on this fucking joke. Deck save. Son of a
You just
bitch.
lean back. You just lean back as it like ricochets off of his shoulder.
Son of
You
a
guys hear it
bitch.
end. You guys hear it end as you hear a fuck as it clashes back down where Sato landed.
Okay, well that's apparently it for me in here. Someone let Billy out after how long, Sorsha?
4 days.
Let's maybe tone it down a bit. Keep it today.
He won't know.
This is true, but if we're gonna do something like that, then there's no reason to have repaired him.
Fine. 4 hours.
Is that okay?
Who
With
are you
who?
asking? If it's
The
okay.
people that would be in the room, so probably Sato pack it.
Sato doesn't care. He's busy rubbing his head.
I'm gonna assume that's okay.
Well, here anyway. Tosses a Shoto Saber at Chani.
Okie doke.
Hope says it's not on.
It's not. Why would it be on?
I don't know.
Panics. Fumbles.
Cuts an
well,
arm off.
Johnny's dead.
Instant death.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit on the
So-
box.
Yeah.
Where can I go to sell one of these? And he just
I
holds
can
up the
deal
light.
with it.
Do you want it now or later?
I need 5.
Take 5. I'll just go sit down in a corner, I guess, and wait 5.
Okay. Okay, because of the crystal in it. Lightsaber. I'm gonna go check lightsaber.
Count sold like
What?
10 to 15 of these for like 2,000 credits.
I know. I also didn't think about the crystals at the time. I'm learning as I go, man.
Yeah, I'll say
You're
I
also
sold.
really low level.
The quantity of crystals at that time
That-
was still high. Our effects of destroying the building with all the crystals hadn't quite reached the economy. Now it has.
Fair.
You know,
Right.
the place that had a contract with the Sentinels.
That y'all just now learned that they actually had a contract with the Sentinels too.
This is new
Well,
information.
hey, they shouldn't have been making They shouldn't have been making red ones. Those are the evil ones.
It wasn't a choice.
Also, they're not inherently evil. They're just synthetic.
No, they're just associated with the evil ones.
Yeah,
Goddamn Jedi and your weird laws.
it's a part of it. Anyways, we'll get back to that. Anybody else doing anything for the rest of the couple days? I know you guys are waiting on an answer from Sim.
I spoke to Sato about the cells and never got an answer back.
Armsmiths, arms dealers, or Tan in R&D.
And
Tan.
I would go look for him.
All right.
There's all my other projects, of course.
Probably have finishing up the hammer today. But tomorrow is when you. The next day you can do that.
After Sato's 5, I'm visiting the Jedi Temple.
Oh, Red, I was not prepared for this, but we're doing this. Hold on, I'm just scrolling down. It's a pain in this one to scroll through everything.
Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
Yeah. It makes sense to have one there.
When the time comes for showing
Because
up
of the rarity of it, 800 credits right now.
Okay,
Because it is one of the base synthetic ones.
that's fine.
Oh man, how much count? Say count what?
Yeah, if Count had waited
man.
for the economy to dry up some.
It had been a little while. That was after Cloud City when I had sold those.
Yeah, but not that long as it has been now. And you know, they hadn't just been assaulted at their main base. The cause of drop
I'm
these
gonna
certain
send you
things.
I'm gonna send you a message, Matt.
All right,
Leave
and you're
me-
gonna go to.
Yep.
Tenu, are you doing anything but recovering from your god awful headache, which still hasn't left yet?
Fan or breathing. James,
I don't know.
James,
What?
breathing.
we're picking up your breathing in the mic.
Sorry, I
Or
moved
fan.
my microphone away. It wasn't the fan. I moved my microphone to a different place and it was just underneath my nose. I didn't realize. Sorry.
He's okay.
Okay. Tenu, anything but recovering from your god awful headache and addiction, which you can't recover from yet.
How do you recover from addiction anyway?
therapy.
Oh,
There's a way. We
Or-
can go over that later.
More drinking, right?
double
Yeah, sure, we'll do that. That's one way.
How much does armor cost?
Armor or your +1 armor?
armor, I can make a +1 again. Or can I try to go find it?
All right, we'll go back to the pricing on that because I have to check for prices.
Try to go look for it.
If any of you
Make
a
an
craft turn,
investigation.
you're getting eaten by a
Actually, no,
dragon.
you can. Okay, you can buy base armor via the Sentinels pretty easily, so you don't have to search. But I have to go and check the armor. Equip pricing. Why do you guys do this sometimes?
I can do it for you.
It's okay.
I am innocent.
All right.
Flex the metal fiber armor is the most expensive light armor at 1450, just like
There you go.
Duralex fiber armor.
Don't have that.
It's light armor.
I don't have 1450.
You have 8,000
No,
credits.
no.
left with that.
Oh, I thought you meant like 1400. I mean 14,000.
No.
No. Oh God, no. Fiber armor is, well, the base stuff is fiber armor. That's 450 credits.
Yeah. But the flex the metal fiber armor
So if you want to do that, you can buy that.
gets you extra stuff as well.
It's just, but it's only 12 plus dex mod right now because it's basic fiber
Yep.
armor.
Still 12 plus 5. That's not bad.
Heading to the Jedi Temple.
I sent you a message before that.
I know. I will say this is because of Tenu's back. This coming back. This is towards evening area.
Oh,
And
if it's
like
evening,
5 or
then I'm
6.
just gonna.
Or
It's
buy
like
it.
5 or 6. We'll say like
Then-
between like 4 or 5 or 6.
Then I'll do it in the morning.
Okay. All right. I'll just count these as extra stops you made while working on your sabers throughout the day.
Yeah.
Anything last for tonight then, because tomorrow's the next day.
Now I'm good.
All right. Next day rolls around.
Whoa.
Billy, you were let out a couple hours in.
I thought you meant just for him.
Oh.
I'm helping Nima, and if it starts to get like late, and there's still like no information, she'll get.
Well, this is only one day after.
Okay, so he meant day. Okay, gotcha. I understand now.
What's the armor called again?
Huh?
Fiber armor.
Yeah.
If Nima has anything to say
Do
about
not eat it.
his projects thus far that Johnny asked him to do, then that'd be the time.
Yeah. You can show off what you made, Nima.
Yes, Johnny, there you are. I didn't modify your weapon because I didn't want to mess up aliens.
You're cutting out pretty hard, man.
Yeah.
I didn't want to mess up your weapon, so I created a duplicate of it
All right.
and modified that instead.
Okay, doke. So have you
This
come up with
modified
anything?
weapon has 6 barrels, and whereas your rifle has the burst property. That'd be an actual thing.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
a 4-shot property because burst refers to something else.
Yes.
Yes, 4-shot property. This one has a rapid property. I don't know how to describe this.
It can shoot a lot, but they're less accurate.
Yes.
Accuracy's kind of important to me. So, basically, any more barrels, and it's gonna have the inability to get the big punch of damage necessary, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Have you looked at the ammunition for it? It's probably
Yes,
pretty
I
easy to make.
modified the ammunition as well.
Okay.
I
What we got so
for
far?
a lot of these bolts, I added a little glass chamber so you could add a
Less
chemical
glass,
fluid.
more injector. Less glass,
That's
more
right.
injector.
Less glass, more injector.
Okay,
I added a
so
chamber so you can inject fluids into.
Unless you're
Fluid
injecting
units.
glass.
I don't know why you want to inject glass.
Okay, so
Pain.
injector bolts. I'm imagining that you could probably put. I don't know if there's a type of acidic substance that you could put in there. Probably something that burns things. Maybe like a cryo.
Sure, there is. I can probably find some
Well,
somewhere.
Put my crate dragon spit in there.
if I may give you a task, figure out what's necessary to create acid rounds, cryo rounds, and some fire round of some type if you can. And then depending on how easy
Ice
it is
and
to...
acid.
Huh? Say again?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go on, finish.
Depending on how easy it is to manufacture things, we can look at trying to produce a bunch of things. That'll give us extra options.
Was there any specific property, anything specific that you wanted done to your rifle? I didn't modify it because I didn't want to make irreparable changes.
Done to mine? Not particularly, unless you see something that needs attending to, which I'm assuming that you haven't, gauging by the fact that you haven't said anything about it.
I haven't touched it, so no. I wouldn't know what you might want to change. I don't know what is good for you, what is bad for you, what you like, what you don't like.
Well, at current,
That's why I made a prototype to ask what you want.
Well, at current, it has good range, decent adaptability with the different barrels on it, and should I need a quick burst of all stabby damage, I can hit this alternate fire mode and shoot whatever's left. So realistically, mine I think is okay, unless you can think of something in particular. I think that now we're really on the ammunition part of
side
it.
of it.
Yeah.
I see.
Because if we're fighting something that we can't just stab to death, if we can deal steady acid, cryo, or fire to it, then it might help us. I can't really think of how to put other things into bolts.
I'm sure there's a way.
The
Someone
injector
probably
part
figured it
is
out.
a good idea, but if you have time, and I'm here to help for a little bit, and want to try to construct like a breakaway bolt type thing, we could see what we could do.
Breakaway bolt type thing. Then you wouldn't be able to reuse the bolts. You have to make them new every time.
Yeah, I don't think that we're going to be able to really reuse ones that we fill with acid either, but that's part of it. These are just cheap little pieces of metal here. With any given constructor, it shouldn't be too hard to make a bunch of them. And I say we take advantage of that and make disposable ammunition. No?
Okay. Sense.
So if I can help you with anything, direct me. If I get something telling me to go somewhere, though, I'll have to take off. Alright?
God fucking damn it.
Let's get to making stuff.
So I give
Billy, by the way, never reactivated himself.
Go,
I
alright.
figured.
Alright. Let's see what we can do.
I'm fucking stupid.
Breakaway bolts. How would you make a breakaway bolt?
Okay, I'm kind of stupid. What do you mean breakaway bolt?
Something that whenever it comes into contact with what it needs to hit, it won't maintain structural integrity. And it will collapse. Thereby allowing whatever the
Payload?
yeah, payload is to contact the thingy.
Okay. Okay.
So a tranquil dart.
Are you looking at the?
Non-refundable ammo.
Yes.
Are you looking at making the casing setup now and trying to make it a universal casing?
Well, that would be the best way to go about it, because then we can just fill it with stuff.
Okay. Okay, I'll let you guys work on that well, the rest of this evening's probably going to be him working on that hammer.
From what I understand, fucking breakaway ammo. All that sounds like to me is like a tranquilizer dart with extra steps and non-refundable.
Well, there are some things that we can't puncture. And this is for things that we can't puncture.
And he can put a heavier payload and something like this. But that'll be
Okay.
tomorrow if you guys want to do it.
Fill it with bees.
Then we're killing bees.
She clearly doesn't care about bees.
This is clear.
I'm allergic to bees.
Okay. Well, I don't want to fill it with bees.
Here's where we find out Aegis is also allergic to bees.
Oh,
Haha.
we've won.
So next, he rolls around.
Do you want me to make a roll of any kind to see if I can like get the steps done? or
Well, if
something?
you're helping him, it'll be him doing it.
Okay.
Or, since you guys can meet up early and start on that.
Same
Also-
roll.
I would like to point out, Matthew,
Hmm.
I'm a fucking idiot and made my character wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
The second level of Sentinel, I have 2 ideals to choose from, not just 1.
Nope. Worry about that. We'll do this.
Yeah,
Arm stack roll from you at advantage.
But
Have
just get
an
advantage,
inspiration.
or do you have Lore Master?
No, but I can
This
inspire
is
you.
This is an arms tech thing. This is just an arms.
Max, your
Yeah.
computer's having a day.
Yeah. He's not. It's not happy.
Have an extra
sounds
d6 to whatever to your roll there. That is.
sounds like
Okay.
disconnect and reconnect of things.
No.
No, I plugged something into it and it wasn't happy about it.
33.
Sounded like Matt went to go see what was going on.
As far as I understand, Lore Master, as long as you are helping someone, you can add your
I don't
proficiency
have Lore
modifier.
Master.
Dex, man.
Yeah,
What are you
I
trying to
plugged
do,
something in there
Thaddeus?
and it got angry.
What are you trying to do, Thaddeus?
Nothing. I was asking James a question.
What? What?
Nothing. I'll ask you later. It's 33 from.
Okay, given the day and some designing, you can crank out a couple base ones to test that after a bit of working with seems to do as you're intending. But I'll take up a decent chunk of the day to get them right so they can fly and a number of other things.
This is what you wanted for sure.
And this is the breakaway or the injector variant.
They break away.
Well, let's see if we can source something to test this with, honestly. Actually, this doesn't need to do anything. We could probably just put, like, water in these.
You
Let's
put
say
water in it,
testing
you're
it
not
like
really
this.
testing it. If you're going to test it, you should use the real thing. Use some acid.
Do you have
Well,
a vat of
acid.
acid hanging around?
Can I go find a vat of acid?
Buffa?
No! We don't have vats of acid.
The Sato perhaps has.
This isn't Gotham.
Just a big ass vat of acid hanging around.
You do a lot with robots, and acid's used in batteries.
If you
so,
want to, yeah, you don't keep vats of it around a Sentinel militant base.
And here's a pool of
unintentional,
acid.
no.
Do remember that's where you're at. You could probably get a small dose of acid, some kind of acid somewhere, for a couple test shots.
Doesn't Joran have something like that?
What? What?
I don't know,
What?
he's
Not
dead.
Joran.
Doran is dead.
Shirtless man.
What?
Don't think so.
Don't you have some acid stuff?
No, no, I have poison.
Oh.
I have straight up fucking crate dragon spit.
Oh, it was poison.
Yeah,
And it's also good for tests. What?
yeah, but you can't have
Acid.
mine. I'm gone. I'm not there anymore.
What's that?
But it seems to work as intended.
Okay, well, it looks like we've done it. Can you put this program into one of the manufacturers and start getting us a stock of them? Stock of? Yeah, that's the word.
Ah, yes.
If you crank
they
them out,
just
you're going to
the-
have to start paying for bolts, by the way.
Yeah, but shouldn't be too much.
How many do
Yeah,
you
but it's
want?
filling them. That'll be pricey.
Yeah.
You have to.
Excuse me.
making the machinery to make them specifically since they're a unique thing.
I imagine at this point,
Well,
technology they
synthesizers
have
and
like,
shit.
yeah.
Synthesizers and shit are bullshit in Star Wars. So if you get a simple enough one, it wouldn't be terribly hard to get
They're-
them going.
They're bullshit in any goddamn universe they're in.
I know. I'm just saying that they're extremely advanced in this one. You can make fucking food with them. So.
Yeah, that's.
I'll
Same
count that
thing.
as part of the day, getting stuff rigged up and set up for that. But how many volts are you guys looking to make right now?
Well, what are you going to price us per?
Each individual bolt won't be a lot. It'd probably be like, I'd say 20. Not.
It's like, that seems high.
It's hollow. It's special. I'm gonna say 15 credits per thing at least.
Okay.
No, 20 is not bad. 20 credits per thing because Jesus Christ, ammo.
Yeah.
You're custom making ammo. 20 credits per volt.
How much for the injector bolts that I made previously?
Similar.
Okay, so it's a cost of about 200 per tin. And we need to source where the actual filling stuff would be coming from.
Yes.
You get the filling. The filling is going to be the pricier part of the bullets, the ammo.
I don't think ideal.
Just get liquid carbonite.
Well, yeah, that goes in the cryo.
Is there actually liquid carbonite?
Yeah,
You
Okay.
can order it.
Yeah.
it's
But
literally.
that's
something
about
that
the
hunters-
getting it set up and stuff for the day will be about all you guys can do and get it cranking out. Because in the evening, Chani, you'll get a message asking you to head back to the cafe.
Okay. Just gonna start
But-
that way and try to find source.
Somebody else was doing something else in the morning.
Wait, shit.
Tinu. I don't know what Tinu's doing yet. What are you doing with Tinu?
I'm gonna restock my explosives.
Demolition kit check.
Oh, Google, leave me alone.
Hello?
Okay, that's
Da-da-da. Do you had a couple, Actually, yeah, no. Billy's still being Billy.
I am
That's
shut down.
that's that.
I'm shut down until someone comes and reactivates me.
I
24.
figured. 24. You can restock 2 smoke, 3 explosive as normal. That'll be your day's work, though.
so I get 3 more smoke grenades, or am I restocking 3 smoke grenades?
You're restocking to 2 and 3, because remember you gotta limit how much you can carry on you with tiny ass body.
Just wanted to make sure.
In the morning, that leaves, I believe you were heading to the Jedi's?
Yep.
As T-Lock.
Yep.
Before we head off and get that way, as you are approaching, getting towards the front,
Mhm.
everybody... I'm trying to think of how long talks will take. Because it's already 11:15.
Mhm.
Are you still winding off by 11, James?
No, I'm good.
At the 11-ish?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I
Um,
can go as long as we need to.
Oof, well, I gotta cut it off at as soon anyways,
Yeah, no, I
because other
understand.
people have work. I think I'm gonna call it here as everybody's approaching their destinations to talk, and we'll pick up talking next week, because it could take a while depending on what either of you are wanting to talk about.
Okay, that's fair.
So I think tonight I'm gonna call session after another fun Tinker night. A little bit
Yeah.
of talking.
Just
Yeah.
build things.
Just me menacingly standing shirtless outside the fucking
Looming, ignite the sabers for flare.
two Shoto sabers hanging off each side. The fucking double saber collapsed, hidden at my back. Oh man, I look menacing as fuck, and I didn't even realize it.
Yep. But we'll call it there for the night. Everybody's got I think we've got our crafting pretty well done and take wrapped up for this.
I hope.
The crafting is never done.
This is true.
For now,
Got myself a harpoon gun.
because you guys are running out of time.
Alrighty.
Talking done, a lot of shit. Fuck. That time went by quick.
Yeah, it did.
There's a bunch of crafting that had to be done. And then apparently dealing with the rogue beetle.
And a drunk, 1 foot tall, tiny thing.
We are both small, angry creatures.
Just angry for all the wrong reasons on both your accounts.
For the beetle upgrades, you really want to talk to Packet. I managed the frame, but it's really not my area. Any closing statements?
Billy will remember what Sorsha has said.
What social?
Billy might not have been able to hear with his stupid clanging going on constantly.
Ting tong tong ting.
I thought he was already shut down.
Nope. Not until afterwards.
That's okay. I'm not his owner.
I need money.
Anyways, closing statements. Be careful what you get drunk on. Some things have addiction levels.
Everything has addiction levels.
Not power. At least not in game.
That has the most.
Yeah.
Okay, anything known gonna come up next week that's gonna stop us from continuing?
Hang
Not
on,
that
let
I
me
know
check.
of, no.
That should be good.
I
See,
think I'm
next
good.
week. See, next week is it's the 28th today. Yep, I'm good next week.
Yes, thank you. I'm happy.
We'll get to the
Crafting
plot.
sessions are fun and all, but I like the other parts where we get to talk and do things a bit more.
We'll get to the
That's
plot
why I
as soon as
tried
we
to go
can.
to the other thing.
I laid
I
here
know.
on my DS most of the time.
That's why I stopped doing my crafting thing, because I now have more money that I could have used to get the prototype thing that I needed.
Okie doke. We're done for now. Until
Yeah.
next time. Be seeing you.
Bye.